So, video's rolling.
Alrighty.
Audio's rolling. What's up, y'all? This is Austin, back with the next iteration of the Book of Austin, Life of Detours videos. And I'm sitting down here with my boy K9. And just say what's up to the people, man.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy K9 Gaines, and I'm here at this podcast with my boy Austin. I was mistakenly calling you Osteen for the longest.
Everybody does. I had like 3 people at the bar today calling me that shit.
I feel you. I apologize about that, but I'm here for this podcast, and I definitely got a couple things that I'm willing to talk about.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, let's hop into it.
I bet. Yeah, I felt like whenever I was introducing you, I was like, dude, I got so many questions for you, bro. Like, I really do, because I honestly don't know anything. Like, we just like
I got some questions for you too.
I bet. Yeah.
But I'm gonna say
It's gonna be a little back and forth here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So let's go ahead and so my boy K9 here. How old are you?
I'm now 21 years old. It was recently just my birthday.
What's your birthday?
June 25th. So,
June 25th?
Yeah, I'm a Cancer.
I'm 13th. I'm a Gemini, dog.
Oh, you're a Gemini?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Hey, okay,
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Hey, so, one thing about Cancers is that they say that like we're like super like I guess emotional and stuff like that. But I don't really know if I
see that about some of the Cancers on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, but I don't really know if I fit into the whole zodiac thing. So
I don't think I do either, man. Well, I mean, I think I understand like the whole like Gemini is supposed to be 2 people, and like I have like there's a version of me that's like the 100% like nice guy, like you can do whatever you want to me, but then there's that other guy that's like, I'm taking care of business, like leave me alone. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
So there's 2 different people there.
I would say that I got like 7. No.
That's that emotional deal.
Oh shit! So maybe it is. Maybe it is. Okay.
Boy, got split personalities over here, bro.
Yeah.
But so you're freshly 21 by what day is it? Damn, you a week out?
Yeah, I'm a weekend. I'm a weekend to being 21 now.
6 days, really, not even a week.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. So
I don't feel any different though.
Do you not? Dude,
Yeah,
that's how I felt on my 21st. But I had been drinking for a long time when I already turned 21. So
I'm not saying I'm guilty of drinking before I was 21, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's probably the reason why.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, before I turned 21, I was going to bars and like people would just get me in and people just wouldn't check my ID and stuff. So like I was having the experience before I ever turned 21, you know. And like I mean, obviously I was the guy in high school like throwing parties and stuff. So I drank before. Yeah.
All right. My high school experience was pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say yeah, it was a lot of different things.
Was there a lot of drinking? That's it.
No. Okay, so when it came to like the whole like party aspect of my high school thing, it wasn't like bad or anything. I actually had pretty fun times, like going to homecoming and stuff like that. I did have a couple parties I went to.
I mean, you're an athlete, like you
then
you gotta be at parties.
And then like being an influencer, I knew other influencers, so like I would go to these like influencer parties and shit. Now that's crazy. Like,
that's some shit I don't even know about, bro.
Yeah, you probably
yeah. Alright, yeah.
Yeah,
but like, they get crazy at those parties.
Yeah,
like popping champagne.
But the crazy thing is it's not like it doesn't get toxic like how you went to like a normal like club party, or like maybe like if you went to like
a house party in the middle of the woods, like people start stealing shit, getting too drunk and throwing up everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody there is pretty like controlled and like trying to be like low key. Gotta keep.
Do you think it's because it's people that are kind of in a certain spotlight kind of deal? Like they still have to like save face a little bit.
I 100% definitely think that, because some people wouldn't even want you to know that they were there. So.
Oh, bet. Okay, yeah. Now my parties was like I was the drunkest one there.
Like a shirt off.
Bro. If I had any clothes on, yeah.
Okay, I like that. We gonna have to turn up sometime. I'm gonna have to see.
That's what I'm talking about.
I be going to raves, so.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like raving.
What was your last one that you went to?
I was at the this was, it wasn't like a big rave like Ubby Dubby or anything like that, but
those are festivals. That ain't even the same shit, bro.
I went to the Green Elephant though, and then so we're there just fucking.
Dude, the Green Elephant's where it's at, bro.
Yeah. I like that.
I might have a couple of things I could show you, bro. That's my clique, bro. Okay. I have a lot of friends in that industry, and they're some of the coolest people. We're just about to do it right now. I was asking how old you were because I know you're fresh 21. So before we started the podcast, I didn't think you were 21. I thought you were like 20 because Paul's like, yeah, he's like super young, but he's. I was like,
Oh yeah, I mean, he wasn't lying.
Yeah, right, yeah. So we popping these. We got the Tex Hex IPA, the Brewhaus Brew, right now, because they came into work the other day and they were giving out a bunch of stuff. And I actually just like this beer because look at just the packaging.
You can like tell that I'm an amateur because
I was about to say, my boy's got 2/3 of a 2/3 a head on it, bro.
I don't know. Dude.
I have been pouring beers for 6-7 years now.
Jeez.
Yeah, and that's not counting before I was legally able to do it. So yeah.
And the fun fact about me is like I don't really like drinking alcohol, period, right?
Mm.
But like,
well, you're a healthy person. Yeah, no healthy person likes drinking beer.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate that too, because sometimes and then
don't think you're weird because you don't like drinking alcohol.
Hey, then I appreciate that because I'm about to say sometimes I be feeling like
a lot of people
I'm
give
like,
you shit, dude. Yeah.
My own friends be all like, bro, come on, bro.
Come on, drink this half a bottle of Henny. Dude, I ain't trying to. I gotta work out in the morning, bro.
But there is my times that I definitely get lit. Like how this recent performance that I did. It was like a couple weeks ago, and then like I was doing like my music thing, and then like we definitely got lit there.
Oh, bet. Okay, yeah. All right, so now that we have cracked our beers, we're drinking the Brewhaus Brew. Let's have a little taste. Let me know what you think.
All right,
Take a little sippy out of here.
Okay, first of all, tell me what you think. I don't want to say anything bad.
So I don't want to say a beer connoisseur, but I've been drinking for a long time. But basically, I can understand the way that is super bitter, but it's supposed to be. It's also kind of sour in a certain way, and it's supposed to be. And so, like, if you just straight, like, if you were going to grab some juice out of the fridge and you took a sip of that on accident, you'd probably throw up.
Yeah, you'll be like,
Or if you're looking for like a nice little fruity alcohol drink, that's not what you pick up, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
heavy beer, bro.
I wouldn't even expect this. This looked like it would taste like a margarita or some shit like that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
That's what I thought this was.
This fruity ass can
like
right
soda.
here. Yeah.
But yeah, fruity ass can right here. Yeah, I mean,
she got color all over the place, bro.
But it actually happens to be something that tastes very disgusting. But
yeah.
But being a man, I'm still gonna down this.
So what I want you to do is don't down it. I want you to take little sips out of it. Like if you don't finish that beer, I ain't messed about it. Dude, it is. Yeah, 7%.
It's 7 proof.
7%.
It can't be that strong, right?
A normal Bud Light is 4 and some change.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're getting
about
2 beers in one.
I've seen some guys get drunk off some Bud Light. So
oh, hell yeah, bro. Yeah. For sure. So, like, I'm not going to judge you, and I don't expect you to, like, get drunk with me, and I don't even have enough for us to get drunk.
We just be over here like,
yeah, fucking Kano, let's get drunk. So, so now that we have our beer and we're going, we're going to take a step, and we're going to actually jump into, because, like I told you, I like to hear this stuff, like, firsthand, so, like, I want to know, like, what is it that you do, because Paul gave me like a little, like Paul's just like, yeah, this dude's awesome. I believe him. I don't need to hear that much more. So like, what is it that you do, bro? Like what is it? So you're 21. You have your own business, right? And you do the social media influencing and stuff like that. Yes, yeah. So just on that note, like, what are the things in your life that are important to you? Like, what is it? Like, what's your business right now?
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So you asked me a couple questions in there, so I'm kind of answer them more. But I like that. I like that. So first one was, what do I do? Like, really for my business, right? Mm-hmm. So for my business, I'm primarily an influencer. Like even before I get into the personal training.
That's bigger than your personal training business?
Yes, because it's like if you were to have a pyramid, right? You would have like me being an influencer, so like Canine Games, like my entity itself here, because Canine Games makes YouTube videos, Canine Games trains people, Canine Games does podcasts, other things like I'm not. So first thing is influencer, so that kind of consists of just kind of building up a personality for yourself, also connecting with others, building up yourself, which is why I was looking at them self-help books, because I do a lot of self-building, because you want to get yourself to a point to where you can be a leader for some people, and some people you can't lead if you're not like inspirational.
You're confident in yourself.
Yeah, not confident, but also don't really have the means to lead for them type of people. So like for an example, me, I'm being a trainer now. I am training like principals, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But like it's like
people that should be able to talk you down, kind of.
Yeah, type thing. But I'm at the point too where I can lead for them because in the field that they need me to lead in, I'm very knowledgeable in. And then so with self-help books, that's kind of more governing for your whole life. So with me having a better understanding of like life and myself, I'm better to help other people have an understanding of themselves in life as well. So
I like that. Okay.
You know what I mean? So that, and that's really what being an influencer is all about, to be honest. And then under that, and then that's when comes like my bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Because I'm also a bodybuilder too. So with bodybuilding comes like sponsorships and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty good, especially if you're just coming up. Different sponsorships, different companies like Vogue Supplements here. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to see this. Excuse me on the podcast, but
I hope they can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might just hear
it. Talk about it.
But Vogue Supplements here. It's a pretty good company.
Nice.
Pretty
Bulk
well
supplements?
known too. Yes,
BULK supplements.
Yes, sir.
Is this local or is this?
No, this
like
is worldwide.
Nice.
Like up there with like muscle tech all them.
Oh, bet. Yeah.
And I've been sponsored by Bulk Supplements for about 3 years now. Time has been flying. So,
Do you feel old yet?
No, heck
okay,
no.
Yeah, good.
No.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
Hey, don't worry, you'll get there.
No, the only thing that feels old on me is my knees, but that's because I used to squat too much back in the day. And
what was your squat max?
So 405, but that was a lot for my weight back then.
Yeah.
Like I was like.
Well, I mean, you're not like a tall, like huge
guy. And then that's another thing. A lot of people don't know is I'm not tall. I'm not.
Bro, you had me fooled. I'll give you that, bro. When I talked to you yesterday, I expected you to walk in here about 6'2", dog.
6'2".
Yeah.
Just
because of like your professionalism and like your like dude, you just had so much like what's the fucking like. I don't know why I'm fucking up my words right now, but you had so much like confidence is what it was. Like confidence and also inspiration. Like you had enough for you and for someone else. Is what I was thinking. I felt like it was something you drop into every conversation that you have.
Most likely, and then it's probably like a secondhand nature thing is because like how I said, I feel like I work myself up to a certain frequency. So like my overall frequency is kind of like so it's kind of like this. If like someone is very de-impressed, right? Their overall frequency will kind of be depressed. So when you talk to them, you'll kind of feel that.
Yeah.
And then so like me, if I kind of worked on my overall frequency to be like more confident or like more up or something like that, or like how you said, more professional and stuff.
Yeah.
Then no matter what, when I kind of respond to people or like interact with others, I feel like that would just kind of be like my base frequency to begin with.
I think you hit a good medium, whereas like some people, they hit that depressed way, which is like a real slow way where you kind of feel like drag on you a little bit. Then you have those people that are high strung, and that's just like if you're looking at like a music wave or like a frequency wave, you're just looking at like da 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 da. You hit that like medium where you have enough energy for everything, but you have enough time to think about what you're gonna say next.
Okay. I like the way that you're able to visualize with me. A lot of people can't do that, and I want to kind of get into some spirituality stuff later too. So,
okay, bet. That's what I'm talking about. I think we're gonna have to, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Most definitely. You'll be surprised with what people know.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we're talking about the. So the influencing and
like
then you're doing
what I do. Okay, So the bodybuilding, and then after like the bodybuilding, the next level would then be personal training.
Yeah.
And then personal training stuff is fun. Like I love that shit.
Yeah.
And then I've actually grew to doing group classes now. So I also do group classes with like the older community and stuff like I'm that. So that's pretty fun, and that brings me a good amount of money. That's kind of like my backbone right now, because depending on like where you are when it comes to social media stuff, the money could be up and down and up and down. It's kind of like a lot of music artists when they first start up.
Yeah, they sell an album, they make $100,000.
Exactly, and then
they cussing for 2 years. Like,
and then one of the things that I learned that it's so true. When you get that 10,000, 15,000, like you gotta. You know what I'm saying? Break it up.
Better budget it, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But but the personal training is something that's kind of more consistent. Consistent. So I am stick with that. Always want to make sure I have multiple streams of income to begin with. So that's also why I do my ladder the way it does. Because the thing about everything that I just told you, all those make me money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. And then so now they all might not be at 100% all the time, but But when and if I
Shit,
do
if they're
get the
all
ball,
at 50%,
and
you
even
can pay for your house.
yeah,
and shit.
exactly. And
Yeah.
then that's kind of how I am now. Like how I got them all to the point to where like I can live a pretty good, comfortable life. I may have my ups and downs, but overall I can live a pretty good, comfortable life.
Bro, that's
And
smart.
then,
How old are you again?
21. I was
Wait,
21,
what?
but
Damn, bro.
But yeah, it is. So like that's what the personal training thing is, and then also the thing about the personal training is I do that in person, but also online as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the benefit for that is because, and this is one thing that I kind of noticed before I actually started getting deep into the personal training game, is because there's only a cap amount of money that you can kind of make while you're.
Well, you only have a
personal
physical amount of time in a day and a certain amount of people you can see. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then also that same concept goes into why I decided to do ebooks instead of like physical books too.
Mhm.
Because
That was the question when Paul told you about my book. He was like, he don't have an audio book.
Oh yeah. I know. It's because look, check this out. So when it comes, and then I actually want people to think about this too, because like these books here, right? And I just think from a business standpoint, you can sell about 1,000 units in 1 week. Right. And then you'll be thinking about product and all that kind of stuff, right? With an ebook, you can sell 2 billion units in 1 day, and
you ain't gotta send nothing, bro.
You don't have to worry about nothing, and then so I'm gonna
have warehouse space. You ain't got shipping.
And then so from a money standpoint, that's very good, but also from an influence standpoint, that's very good too, because like let's say even if you're not making money, and then like let's just say if you need to get a message across to like 2 billion people, you can give that book away to 2 billion people for free, and it'd be effortless.
It would not cost you anything.
Yeah, it is. So,
but if I printed off 2 million fucking paperbacks,
you're gonna be
like a different story.
I care about the community, but hey, this is
yeah, I can do that, bro. Like the books don't cost me that much, but 2 million of it, it would too.
Yeah, exactly. It is. So
that's one thing that technology has kind of done for us. You know, it's like it really has expanded our reach. But at the same time, I don't know that's being used correctly. I don't have any follow up to that. You know, I think it could be done better, but I think we're doing our best at the same time. You know.
And I like how you said that it helped expand our reach, because I feel like that's one of the biggest benefits of the internet is the fact that you can learn like damn near whatever you want. I mean, now sometimes you may get fooled, so you gotta be careful. Yeah. Gotta have the power of discernment, but you can learn like a lot of shit online. That's very powerful. And then I don't know if some people like that and some people don't, because like when it comes to certain religions and stuff like that, maybe some people may learn things that maybe some people don't like, and then that kind of just changed certain cultures, and a lot of people don't like change. So that's why I said a lot of people don't like that. Like
they don't want that move forward. Like this makes sense, but that's not what
exactly.
culture is teaching us.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So but me, I like that shit. So
for sure.
I want everybody to know what's going on, and then I feel like that everybody should at least have the option to learn what they want to learn. So and the internet provides that like 100%. Like I damn near became a trainer before I became a trainer from the internet.
I could absolutely see that, because you seem like a kind of guy, and that's one thing I was going to say about the access to information of the internet. Is like it's there. You literally just have to search for it.
Yes.
But if it never comes into your mind to search for it, there's a lot of people that are just so happy with just playing fucking video games and sitting on the couch eating Cheetos and fucking off, you know.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, it takes.
What if they never thought about
there's a second, you know, there's a different thing about certain people where like, and that's one thing my mom said was like, and it was something I heard a long time ago. I'm gonna go like 3 layers deep here. But somebody told me back in the day, before the internet and stuff, the smartest man in the world is not the guy that knows everything. It's the guy that can find any information you want. Now we have every bit of access to anything you want to learn, you can learn.
Literally.
And my mom told me, she was like, anytime that I have a question, I look it up. Like you take the effort, not be like, oh well, I don't know, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like go through, learn it, categorize it, like put it in your head, and then like you have that information.
Wait, so your mom used to tell you to go look up things?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
My mom used to tell me that shit too.
My mom's the reason I'm smart. Yeah.
Because I used to ask
my mom didn't know.
I used to ask my mom a lot.
Like, if you want to know, go figure it out, bro. Yeah. And then tell me.
Exactly. That's exactly what my mom used to say. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's something that it kind of sets you apart from some people, because they'd be perfectly happy not knowing.
Yeah. Not me.
Like whenever you're thinking about something and you can't remember what it is.
Oh yeah, I hate
drive
that.
you crazy.
But then I learned to let that go. You gotta let that go.
Yeah, for sure. Unless you can find it though.
See, that's the thing.
I always have that thing. I'm like, dude,
Unless
it's probably.
you
I probably have a picture of it, or maybe it's
He's
in my
not unless you
messages,
can find
or
it.
maybe it's like maybe it's here. No,
Oh,
I
you
spent
just gotta
hours doing it.
you just gotta let that go. Well, unless you can, that's
Yeah.
and that's part of the reason why I want to become a neurosurgeon, because I feel like the brain is so complex, like not just psychologically, but even from a physical standpoint too.
Oh, definitely, dude.
And like psychologically, I have a really good understanding of it, but part of the reason why I want to become a neurosurgeon is because for the physical part of it, but like just overall, I feel like the brain has like it's so complex, because like how you just said about like the whole thing, like
there's different ways, and like most of that is like an upbringing, or that's like I want to say like genetic or something, but there's just something about a drive of a person, and that's something that I think you have, of like the drive to be like, hey, I don't know this, I'm gonna find it out. Some people are like, oh, I don't know this, cool. Yeah.
being able to I guess discern if you don't know anything, I guess. Or really just being curious, because that was my thing. I was very, very curious at like a young age, and then but so that's my business. And then you asked something else. I can't quite remember what you asked right after, because you asked me about my business, and I think you asked something about because I was talking about like my high school years and shit.
Yeah. Oh, I was actually going to ask you about so all of this is coming from your. So when was it that you started working out? Because I know you've gone on to win awards and stuff like that, and I don't know if that was before you started the personal training business or anything like that. Like,
okay.
Like, so what was the build up of that?
All right, so yeah, because it's a long ways to go. So I was around like 12 or 13, right? And I wanted to be in the WWE. Like I'm wrestling like John Cena and all
That's
that.
what I'm talking about. Okay.
And then I used to work out and everything. And then now I didn't really know that it was like fake. Like at a certain time, I knew that like they weren't punching
knew they
for
were
real.
like falling right. And stuff.
But I didn't know that like literally like the whole fights were like planned and everything.
Yeah.
And then so
like the outcome was planned.
Yeah.
That's what pissed me off.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, they don't even get to pick like the baddest motherfucker wins.
Exactly.
Like what?
And then so that kind of made me lose like the hype of wanting to join.
Yeah.
And then also once I got into high school, I joined wrestling thinking that it was like WWE. Then I seen what real wrestling was. And then I was
real
like,
wrestling is way harder, bro.
Yeah, and then I was like, it doesn't seem as fun as what I was.
It's way less glamorous, but that shit is way harder, bro.
Now I was surprisingly pretty. I was pretty good.
I could absolutely see that. You got a very low center of gravity and a very strong build, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm about to say, just being an athletic guy, I was pretty good, but it didn't give me that it wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the spark, but. That led me into like just working out and all that kind of stuff. And then I remember I was just looking up like, I think I was trying to learn how to get like leaner, because I was trying to cut weight for like wrestling match or like whatever. Then I saw this Arnold Schwarzenegger video. I was like, damn, what does he do? I was like, I'm trying to look like that.
Yeah.
And then
so were you at a higher weight? Like, were you a little bit like heavier than you wanted to be, and you wanted to drop into a lower class, like a lower weight class with the muscle that you had, or what was the thinking there?
Something like that. Yeah. So this is kind of a secret that a lot of and this is in all sports too, and not just wrestling. So I was already like at a good weight, but I wanted to get lower to kind of wrestle under my weight, and then you kind of carve back
that
up.
little extra, because you do the weigh in and then you gain 5 pounds, 10 pounds,
and then believe it or not, everybody does that. I mean,
dude, I already know. Yeah.
And then some people do it worse than the others. Like I mean, you will have a guy.
Some people do it to such an unhealthy level, bro.
That's bodybuilders, man.
But, that's that shit. Like Joe Rogan be talking about on his stuff. Like that's just bad for you, bro.
Yeah, I've been in. I mean, I think the worst thing I had when I cut down for a show for a competition and I got dehydrated was I was on stage and I had cramps like traveling up my body through
And
my
you could
chest.
probably see it, couldn't you?
I don't know if you could see it, but I could feel it. I
Oh,
could feel it,
no.
like freaking calf is creaming on the quads. I'm like, oh no, every
What do you got,
every
like
part that I was
2%
pressing.
body fat at this point?
No, nowhere near 2. No, I was definitely around like 6 or 8.
He
But-
said nowhere near, like 6.
Yeah, I
But
was,
still, yeah.
but like
Yeah, because when they go to the pros, they get down to like 3s. Like, well, whenever you go like
yeah,
full blown, like
yeah,
these boys are on steroids.
yeah. IFBB pros, they get down to about 5, 4.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, real low. I don't think anybody actually gets down like lower than
To
that.
like a
because,
2.
Yeah, because at that point you would,
Keep
like,
in mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. So I have to keep it line here.
No. You're good. I don't mind teaching them.
I bet.
That's what I do for a living too. But
You probably deal with some goofballs, don't you?
oh man,
Shit, you and me both, bro.
I'm
We'll
getting-
get to that.
I was like, oh man, I'm mad. But let me hop back on. I'm tracker. I have major ADHD, so I can go on a tangent for forever. So,
Oh, yeah.
So if you got to bring me back, just let me
I
know.
took my medicine today, so.
Crazy thing is, I've been having ADHD all this time, but I've never taken any medicine for it except meditation.
That's the best medicine for it, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn, okay.
But
Yeah.
I
I feel like
forgot.
I need to hang out with you, bro. Like, we for real, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
talk
for
about
sure.
this after. I do have some ideas about
That's-
this.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
You meet some very, very good people in life, and then,
Oh, yeah.
once you meet those good people, like you know, that's when you got to be like, all right, hey, we got to squad up, because it's like
Yeah.
it's not mean. It's
You
like
gotta
a
put your
zombie
effort
apocalypse.
into the right people.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that too. I was gonna give a more childish example, but yeah, I like that.
Okay, bet.
I was gonna say it's kind of like a zombie apocalypse, and then like you're like, okay, we're like the
Picking
only
your team.
survivors left. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like we got to stick.
Be like, I
together.
think this motherfucker might murder us, though.
Yeah.
Let's get him out of here, though.
But yeah, for sure. But to hop back on track, but my business and everything. So that's kind of how I got into the bodybuilding thing, and then so I was around. Now also I started high school early, just because where my birthday is kind of that, and then you should know because
Same.
you're 13.
Yeah.
So
I graduated at
like,
17.
yeah.
You probably did too.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I joined high school like right when I was like 14, I think, and then so I also decided to compete too. So I competed when I was 14. That was in my first competition, and then this is before I had any sponsors or anything. You
Yeah.
know, before I had any like followers, any of that. So way I was able to actually get into this competition, I remember I lied. I did have a little bit of followers.
Okay.
And then the way
Well, I
that
can't imagine you not
yeah,
having
I'm about to say
them,
now.
bro.
Now these followers were more just like friends, like other. Because I
So
was
many
always
hometown
like,
homies, bro.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
literally
was
all
always
I got right now, and I have a fairly good following. Like that's all I got right now. Yeah.
He said hometown homies, yeah.
That's my people, bro.
Because I was
That's why I say on every post, I'm like, I fucking love y'all because I know you people, and like, y'all have put me at a point where like I can, like I feel like I have a good following, but like, it's nothing that I haven't built from experience.
And then also what I like about that is because it's people that actually like love you, like
Yeah.
like they know who you are.
Yeah.
Don't worry about my friend calling.
You get
Just
it.
know I'm in podcast right now. But like that's good though. And the thing is, like, even once you get bigger, like once you get like 2 million followers, 6 million followers, you still want to always do what you like said that you do, like show that love to them people because they were always there from the
Yeah.
start. So I
Even
like
if it's
that.
not somebody you see every day, like that's somebody that likes every post. Like, yeah.
Hell yeah, I got a couple of people that I'm like, boy, you've been following me since I was like 12, bro. Like,
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
I've never met you, but I fucks with you, bro.
yes sir, yes sir.
Yeah.
That's how it be. But so around that time though, so I had like a couple people that were supporting me, and then I remember I was all like, I'm trying to compete in this bodybuilding competition, so I was just asking people to PayPal me and Cash App me, and then well not Cash App, it was Venmo at the time.
Right,
And
because
then-
Cash App hadn't come
yeah,
around.
and then-
Venmo's that old shit,
And
bro.
then, yeah. I'm about to say, and then so a couple of my friends sent me like $10 or like whatever.
This was
So-
for like your entry fee or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is what I was getting to.
Yeah.
So I was trying to collect enough money for my entry fee, and then I didn't really know about tanning and all that kind of stuff, but I knew that they had oil.
Well, you're
It is.
like, why would you need to?
And then now,
Is that a
now,
thing? Do you
yeah,
have to tan for these
So now
competitions?
I do tan. Yeah, I'm about to say yeah.
shit.
Like me and my
Okay.
sponsors and everything. Yeah, we get me tanned, all that kind of stuff. But
Okay.
that's because like you see like these stretch marks and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like you don't want to see that on stage. And then also like how there's
So you
blemishes
get
and
that
stuff.
lighter skin part. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is. So they want to even it all out, and then but I was able to gather up all that, like I would say about $40, and then my mom paid for my little posing trunks and stuff like that. I was like, thank you, mom, you coming in clutch.
That's
And
what I'm
then
talking about.
she
Yeah.
was like, all right, you want to do what you're gonna do? I'm gonna try and support you. My mom did not understand bodybuilding. She thought it was weird. But I don't know.
I could see,
That's one
yeah.
thing about my mom that's very, very weird. Like she supports me to the T. That's one thing I can never lie and say.
She don't gotta understand it.
Yeah, but yeah, and then that's the thing because she didn't understand it, but like she supported. She was like, is this what you want to do? And I think it's just because she kind of always knew I was like kind of smart, I guess. But so she had faith in like what I had in my mind.
Like she might not understand, but she's an older generation.
Yeah.
Like, if you understand the new shit that she don't know what's going on,
Type shit. Yeah.
go for it, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then fast forward though, I ended up winning that competition.
That one?
Yeah.
Was it your first one?
Yeah. My first one, I ended up winning it. I was competing in the teens, and then so I was like, and then I had so much fun too. But I was doing my thing, and then it's funny because I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was doing it though.
I bet there were some fucking vets out there so mad, bro.
Well, no, because
is it
so
a good
my
community or is it like the beauty pageant kind of deal where they're pissed off at everybody?
No, it's a little bit of both, but they were really mad because I was just competing against other teens. But I'm gonna get to my second one where I was 15, and then this is when I did have my sponsors because after this competition, I like
oh,
shot.
definitely, dude.
You know, I like shot.
Shit, you hit the big time right there. You go and you win that first one, bro.
Yeah, it is. So actually, yeah. Let me go and fast forward to the second one. So
yeah, we'll drop back and get the full story of that.
For sure.
Yeah.
It is. So I was on 15 for my second competition. This is when I was really grinding on the social media thing. So I got my name out there. I think I had around like 15K, and then
how fast did that shoot up though?
So my first initial shoot up was like overnight. Like
you were at like 1,000,
like 2-3 months. Yeah, and then because at this time also like fitness was also just now booming on like Instagram, and then so I was getting shares from like Blessing or Ruby Doo. Y'all know the Ghost, right?
Who?
You don't know that much about bodybuilding.
No, yeah.
So
shit, I used to, bro. I fucked up about it. Yeah.
So just a lot of big names in the industry, like how they were kind of like seeing what I was doing, so they were sharing it and shit like on that. So I was blowing up like fast, like crazy.
Yo.
And then so that's how I kind of got to that 15K, and then that happened like damn near overnight. And then I ended up competing at my second show at 15, and then I competed in the men's and I competed in the teens. Won the teens.
You competed in the grown men's?
Yes, at 15, because I was pretty good at 15.
Like compared to your physique now, which I think is impeccable.
So I was probably like, because now my gains did slow down because I'm pretty natural, and then so like over the past couple of years I probably gained like 3, 4, 5 extra pounds. So I was probably about 8 pounds smaller than I am now, but I was lean and all.
What are you rocking right now? Like 170, 165?
Like 165.
Okay,
yeah. And then I was competing for a natural federation too. So the guys, they were all natural.
Yeah.
But they were older guys though, like how you said, the fucking vets. Yeah.
Well, when you do it naturally, you can do it longer, right?
Exactly.
Well, actually, no, I don't think that's true. I said that.
Yeah, but it's kind of half-half because there's some
PEDs
out there that can
keep you going.
Yeah, but there's some PEDs out there like I don't want to say any names, but they can keep you going for a long time.
Yeah.
You'll be looking like you 20 in your 80s.
Yeah, that drives me crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's
just because like I wish I knew more about it. Really.
No, dude. Unless you're competing or like you're about to do like a movie or something, like there's no reason.
You don't need it. Yeah. You can naturally do everything that you do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I do. I'm natural now, so I feel like, and then this is what I'm doing. Like I feel like you should be natural all the way until you reach like your maximum, close to your maximum genetic potential, because you can't really actually reach it. And which I figured out, because I was like, man, I'm gonna reach my genetic potential. Then you just keep on getting bigger, and then it just slows down. And then so the reason why I say kind of reach it, because you get to the point where you like if you're only getting like 1 pound of muscle a year, then you could probably think about hopping on some performance enhancing drugs to take it to the next level if that's what you want to do. Like that's kind of around the time where I'm getting to, because I'm only getting like 2 to 3
But
pounds
you're
a
21,
year.
dog.
So,
You got some time left, bro.
But yeah,
Trust me.
I'm about to say, but I also got some time left too. But
Like I think I'm like so, dude. Like I was a soccer player in high school, and I was probably one of the biggest soccer players in high school. Like as a soccer player, my squat max was like 415.
Sheesh,
Yeah,
bro.
like my legs were the shit, bro. Yeah, like they don't look like it now. I could probably still drop 225 on you right now, though, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, and that's not having worked out in like a year.
I like that.
But like, dude, fuck what? Damn it, dude, I had it.
I think it's these beers. These
I think
beers
so
are pretty
too.
good.
Yeah, they
these
get
beers
me,
are
bro.
pretty good. Shout out to this company.
No, I was
Either
talking
that
about
or
like I'm
a super
26, dude.
lightweight.
Like I'm at this point where like I'm either going to, like I'm gonna slowly start going down. Like I've been to the point like I should have kept working out
Oh, I know what you're saying.
and continued to reach my perfect peak.
Yeah.
You know, like 25, 26 is probably your perfect peak.
Yeah.
You know, like if you do everything right, that's as good as you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't do it right though. But at the
you missed
same
the
time,
mark type shit.
no, dude, I think I'm as good as I can be, and also like I felt like I was big there for a while, bro. I was down to like 7% body fat whenever I was in college, and I was squatting 415 at the time, and like I never was good at bench or anything like that, but like, dude, yeah, my legs
Shit,
are where it's at.
we work out for a couple months, but you're gonna be a pro bencher.
We are gonna talk about this after because I got a Spartan race coming up, bro.
Spartan? Oh,
Yeah.
you crazy? Oh
I
no
swear to
no way!
God.
I'll be doing that.
I was a soccer player, bro. I got the
Oh,
cardio.
yeah,
in me,
oh, yeah.
I somehow still have the cardio in me, bro.
As a firefighter, that was my biggest pet peeve.
Oh, for real?
Okay, so as a firefighter, there's two things. You either gonna be good at being strong and shit, or you're either gonna be good at the conditioning part.
Right.
Me, I obviously was smashing the strength thing. I'm flipping all the tires. I'm breaking all the doors in, all that kind of shit. But running with that pack on, doing like consumption drills, whoo,
Damn,
that shit.
Yeah.
There was a point
Well,
of time.
that's not a build. That's not something you train in bodybuilding.
And then like now I hate it, but I love it too. I hate it,
Mm-hmm.
but I love it too because I feel like it did make me stronger. Like it definitely made me stronger.
Yeah.
Like not just physically, but definitely like mentally. Because there was a point in time we were doing a consumption drill. Consumption drills, and you gotta fill like air out your whole tank. Like you basically gotta take in all your oxygen throughout your whole tank. It's so fucking hard.
So you just suck this shit down.
Yeah, but you gotta work. So you're like hitting the hammer on a tire, lifting weights and shit like I'm there with all your gear on. It's so fucking hot, and then like and it's tiring. And then like you get down with like a little bit of oxygen, so like the mask starts hugging your face. It kind of like somebody got a pillow on your face.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's
So that's when the oxygen starts getting low. It starts like sucking in on
it
you.
is. So you already tired, right? So you start feeling your arms get weak, and you're like, yeah. So that shit was tough.
Jesus, dude.
There was a point of time that I swear I was crying a bit. You know what I'm saying? I was crying. You know what I'm saying? You cramping this?
Oh no.
Yeah,
dude.
bad news. But like, I feel like that definitely made me stronger. But I sucked
for
when it
sure,
came to
dude.
conditioning. I sucked when it came to it.
Damn, dude. I think. Well, no. There's nothing I can teach you. I might be able to teach you a little something about conditioning. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
maybe. I was all state in soccer.
Shit, I was yeah, bro.
We used to run 2 miles before we fucking practice.
I need to know how I can run down the soccer field and back without passing out.
Damn. Okay, I got you, bro. That's one thing I was gonna ask before we move on.
I'm better now, but
I was gonna ask. So at the same time, I do want to shout out the fact that this dude is you are a firefighter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you volunteer or are you?
I am volunteer at the moment, yeah.
Mhm.
But I am.
Well, you have to be 25 to be it, or is that right?
No. I can go into paid now, but it's not something I'm really focused on doing. Because my end goal is to be a doctor. So I'm doing this right now because the fire station, they pay for schooling and all that kind of stuff, and also. You get what they call like medical hours being there, and then so in the future,
yeah, definitely.
And then as you can tell already with my mindset, I think far into the future. So in the future, I'm gonna need like community service hours and all that kind of stuff, in the medical field to get into medical school.
Oh, so you've already probably blasted that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Because I already see these problems before they come, so you want to eliminate them before you
Yeah.
get there. Because you have people that so before I even became that's part of the reason why I became a firefighter. Because I actually wasn't gonna be a firefighter at first. I was gonna just be an EMT back of the box.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yeah.
then
my brother-in-law did that. He said it's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, it is. I'm about to say because I mean they roll with us shit all the damn time.
Yeah,
so,
dude. Yeah. Anything y'all see, they right there, bro.
Damn
and
near.
then some, bro.
But what ended up happening is I was talking to a friend of mine and he was a firefighter and I was telling him about how I want to be a doctor, blah blah blah, and then he was like, well, you might as well become a firefighter because you won't want to be in the back of that. Because I was telling him I want to do a little bit of EMT and paramedic work because I was gonna be ready to be a doctor in the future and all that kind of stuff. And he was like, "You're a bodybuilder. You're gonna be bored the fuck in the back of that box. You must be
Hell yeah, you got to be, bro. Yeah.
I was like, well,
that's what he told me. That's what a lot of people tell me. Like, he was like, dude, the hardest part was, and also with firefighting, sometimes it's in the sleepy town of Mena, Arkansas, though. He's like, dude, some of the time, like, the hardest part is just staying awake.
Oh, being a firefighter?
Like, you got to be ready because you have 24-hour, or like 12, 24-hour shifts, is it? Something like that?
No, yeah, 20, 24.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can run a 48.
And he's like, dude, like, sometimes there just wasn't anything happening and you have to be ready every time. Like, you can't be, like, asleep, you know, like, drunk doing some stupid shit.
He said that that's
like,
the hardest one? I can't lie. That's not... I feel like the hardest thing to me is...
This dude is, like, the fucking, like, he wants to say he's the hardest motherfucker right now. And he's a pretty hard motherfucker, yeah.
Because, no, I can't lie. Like, staying weight is difficult, but definitely, like, any of the physical work that we do, I feel like it's hard. Like is the most hardest because especially if like if you're working your hardest because you have some firefighters like probably anything that won't give their 100%, but like anytime you're fighting a fire and you have to work and shit, that shit kills
it's
you.
hard,
yeah,
bro.
That kills you.
Yeah.
But like staying awake, I mean, as long as you have a good crew, y'all up laughing.
I'll be chilling.
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
So the question I was going to ask after that was, do you think that there is so you did the bodybuilding portion of it where it's like full, like brute strength, quick repetitions. Is there a certain thing to be said about the conditioning part of it? Like say you were able to run 2 miles rather than lift 225 on bench.
Okay, so like is that so what you're asking, like is there kind of like a balance in between it, or
like is there a balance, or would you say there's like
because
they're so different too is what I'm trying to make a comparison, but they're so different.
Yeah, okay.
It's like is one stronger than the other, but like
I
there's different kinds of strong.
So
like a motherfucker that can do yoga for 3 hours is he blows me out. Lord, I ain't doing yoga for 3 hours, my knees will give out.
So I feel like that if you're better in one than the other, then that's a weakness. That's what I was saying. Like you kind of got to have a balance because, like how I said in the fire, like like you go through fire academy or like the fire stations, you will have some people that are better in the conditioning and some people that are better in the strength. I never said the people that are better in the conditioning.
They're fast and skinny, but they ain't about to carry nobody out of the building.
Exactly. So I told you about me struggling when it came to the cardio. Now let me tell you about some people that struggle when it comes. Hey, you over trying to carry
like
the
you
dummy,
gotta hit this
fall
door
over
10 times, like they can't even lift the axe. At that
Yeah,
point. Like,
I mean, you can't even take up the ladder and shit. So it's not like, hey, that's a different demon there. So what you want to go for is more of a balance. So like me now, my conditioning is a lot better now. Now before my conditioning wasn't horrible. Like there's now that is a problem within the bodybuilding community. Is our conditioning is pretty bad. Yeah. But I was also in like wrestling. I played for. Like
you couldn't afford not to have some.
Yeah, so I had some, but it wasn't firefighter level though.
Yeah.
Like it's like how you go into the Marines.
It wasn't taken away from your gains, would you say?
Yeah, no. Yeah. So now that's the thing I wasn't doing. Now, wait, do you mean like the conditioning I was doing in fire academy?
No, when you were doing wrestling and all that other stuff, wrestling and football.
I don't.
You probably could have got bigger if you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Okay.
and then that's what I'm gonna kind of get into because conditioning itself didn't really take away from my gains, but going through fire academy, thank God I was cutting down because I wasn't gonna be able to really make much gains doing the conditioning work. So.
Were you heavier whenever you were doing the full bodybuilding?
No, I'm actually I was fatter, but like muscle wise, I'm actually the heaviest I've ever been.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like lean muscle wise.
Mhm.
So a lot of times you can look at bodybuilders and you think that they're like really big, but a lot of times they be watery and like with a lot of fat.
Yeah.
And so there's a big difference between having like big muscles and like being just a big guy. Because I know a lot of big guys, but they don't have big muscles.
Yeah.
You don't know what I mean? So like this is my heaviest muscle wise, but I've been up to like 205 and a little bit more. But that was unhealthy. I was kind of
205 on your frame, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Holy
So imagine
shit,
me like
bro.
this. But I was like,
whoa.
But like so, and this is what I mean. So like you see my arm now, right? That's like muscle there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like
That is
imagine
there's nothing else. What do you mean?
but like how imagine if I had some fat on there, then my arm would like look like a little bit bigger. But like so I would technically
be like a little bit
yeah,
extra because you'd
my
still have
arm
more
would look like
muscle
your
there.
arm though.
Yeah.
It would look as big as your. No, I'm just kidding. No. But
He's trying to be humble. He's trying to help me out over here.
No, it's all good. But like that would create like a different type of bigness versus like what I am now. So yeah.
Yeah.
And then the reason why I'm saying that too is because I know a lot of guys, right? They get that mistake, and now I'm pretty sure that you never ran into somebody like them this because you probably never had these type of conversations. But I met some people who are like, I'm big. I'm like, nah.
No.
I'm like this.
No,
There's a difference. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm like there's a difference
big,
between.
But you're 6'2" and your body fat percentage is like 40%. Yeah, you're big. I get that. Yeah, but like I'm not gonna have to be stronger than you. I'm just gonna outlast you.
and then that too is and then that was one of them things with the fire academy that I went through because it's all like
a lot of people talking.
You can probably get through a door. Oh no, not even that, but like with like actually conditioning because it's like. You could probably get through a door. You could probably pick up a heavy ass dresser, but how long can you do that?
Yeah, are you gonna be able to run through, check for people, and still run out?
Exactly, and then so that's one of the reasons why I had to really focus on my conditioning. I got it down now. I'm not the best. I know there's a lot of firefighters out there. Congrats to you guys. A lot of respect that can do like
those people that do the firefighter like the competitions where they run up the ladders and they fucking like run across the things. Is that
so that's I know what you're talking about.
It's wild,
That's
bro.
something different. Okay, so
they'd be like climbing like a 20-foot ladder. They jump off that motherfucker, run across, like pick up a sandbag, run across, climb another ladder.
I feel like that's more of like show. Like it's more like because I'm gonna say I don't even think that some of those be actual firefighters either. I think some of them just be like
be out there for hype kind of deal.
Performers, because I'm like, boy, not in a million years.
Like, I don't know a single firefighter that can do that.
I seen somebody in a car. I remember I saw someone. I think I know what I'm talking about. They're like these like little trucks, and then like they jumped off the truck. Landed on the side of the bridge and started stacking. I was like, oh no, they
like
landed
on the window, climb up, grab the window, slide up another one.
They never taught us that in Fire Academy. I don't know. Okay. I don't know where they got that from. Hey, that's like some advanced level. Maybe the firefighters in the military. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. All right, so we're gonna take a step back. Can you grab me one of those beers over there?
Alrighty, yes sir. Yes. Did you finish yours? Oh dang, boy, you a champ. You a champ. What is this right there?
What, this right here?
No excuses.
That's that's 8 by Troy Aikman. Yeah, he has his own beer brand right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get sponsored. I'm gonna try and get up in that, bro.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to get a hold of the dude. I have a couple of people that have ideas for me and shit. I'm gonna see what's up. But I think it goes good with, like, it's just a good motto to live by. And he does it because like his beer has no preservatives. It's all organic stuff like that. Like, but he's also an NFL championship quarterback. Like, he didn't have any excuses, no shortcuts. You know what I mean?
That. Yeah, I like that.
But so we're gonna go ahead and drop this back because go ahead and do like just give me a couple like 2-3 minutes of like if you had to tell me what you're doing right now in the smallest space, like just in like the pyramid you were talking about. So like what's the biggest thing? Small. Like what are you doing right now that's taking up all your time? Or that you're building? Like what is your business or your life right now?
Really training people, doing like different social media things, and depending on what time of the year it is, competing and stuff like that, and then also
you still doing the competing?
Yeah. I compete yearly. So,
Nice, yeah.
Outside of firefighting training, doing my social media stuff, of course, family and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. Now I do have some things in the works, of course, because now I'm putting a lot more focus into my music as well.
Music?
Yeah.
What
So
kind are we talking about here?
So me, I'm an artist. I consider myself as an artist, so I don't just do like rap or just like singing. So I'm more of a versatile type of artist. So I make all types of music.
Yeah.
And then even like certain songs will kind of have like its own like I would say its own like vibe to it, because it's not really rap, but it's not
It's
really
not
like,
anything. It's just it's music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's music. I like that.
It's alternative.
I mean, it's an alternative, and I kind of got into that because I'm a pretty creative guy already.
Yeah.
And then my friend he loves music too. And then we used to just make like little beats and stuff like that, and then of course like freestyling, and from freestyling we were like we can go into the studio, and then somebody hears and they start bumping their head and they're like, oh, I like this, and then before I know it, one of these one of my other friends ended up coming into contact with like a promoter guy, and then like he had this event going for his birthday bash and stuff like that, and then so for the artist Monster. And then so he was like, "Y'all come perform there," and so I was like, "Okay."
All right,
and then so we got our songs ready, the song that we were gonna perform and everything, and then we went and did that, and that was my first performance. And that was like a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So. I got some people I might need you to talk to, honestly.
All right, bet. I'm saying, come on.
All right, bet. Yeah.
Networking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Networking is
bro.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what are you puffing on over there? I saw watermelon something, bro.
So this right here is a vape. Now I don't encourage people to do this.
Absolutely not. But I do it on every podcast. I used to smoke cigarettes.
It's a good alternative.
Yeah, it's absolutely a better alternative in my opinion. I don't know the full science behind it, but it can't be worse. I can't imagine.
I know a bit about science and a bit about health, and I can attest and say that this is a bit healthier. Okay.
I wrote a paper about it in college, and I can write, and I can write and I can bullshit you into thinking it, you know what I'm saying? So I did a minimal amount of research, and the minimal amount of research I did told me that it was okay. Like it was better, not okay, better than smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I'm not gonna say I have every bit of information. I'm not gonna say it's great.
I need
for
you as my lawyer. I need you as my lawyer. I need
you to have the most like.
See, K9 didn't say that he did or didn't do it. Okay,
yes.
I like that.
Allegedly, okay. But so I did want to drop back. So you are a 21-year-old man. You are a firefighter. You do your competitions. You're a social media influencer. But where? So are you from DFW?
Yes, I'm actually from Arlington.
Really? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Arlington for Worth is kind of the same.
Yeah, it really kind of is. Especially about back in the day, whenever you were born, it probably was the same shit. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So growing up here, so just kind of tell me like, so you grew up like what? Where was your family at? Like what happened to you to make you who you are today? You know what I mean? Like you were born here, right?
Okay, so
mom and dad together?
It's a long story. So I was on the slave ship, right? And then I kind of broke off. Nah. Hey, it's like, okay, this is getting deep right here.
I like where he was going from
but
see, if I would have said that shit.
Oh no, you don't want to get canceled. You just started up.
No, damn it! I'm glad he said it.
Yeah. No, we don't need you getting canceled today. But
no.
So, kind of grew up in Arlington. So.
I feel like you want to say something, but you're like hiding it a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you
can be as open as you want.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna judge you. Like, are you worried about your?
Yeah, I'm about to say I have a pretty good team.
Talk to your people. Like, what would you tell your people happened to you?
So.
You're not talking to me. You're talking to. Whoever's out here.
So like So basically, I kind of just grew up with like my mom and stuff like that, and then Yeah, that's pretty it. That's just pretty much it right
I'm
there.
a probe a little bit.
I'm gonna say,
So you grew up with mom.
Yeah, I grew up with mom.
From where you can remember, was your dad around whenever
Yeah,
you were?
nah, I mean,
before you can remember, like was he there for the first couple of years?
nah, my dad was never there. I mean, just kind of like the whole story of like the poverty kind of. Dad wasn't there.
Single mom.
Mom was grinding. Yeah. That kind of thing. I did have two older brothers, so it kind of made the process a bit easier because
they kind of took care of it. Did you have good older brothers? Or?
Yeah. And that's one thing. And then even to this day, now they weak now, but like you know what I'm saying. If they end up seeing it, I'm saying hey. But no, I have some amazing older brothers, and I have an amazing mom too.
Have you met your where your dad like? So I don't.
Yeah, so
you didn't give me a lot to go with on the dad part.
Yeah, so I met my dad and everything. Yeah. Surprisingly, when I first met my dad, it wasn't what I expected. I was like,
how old were you when you first met your dad?
Like that I can remember, like actually like talking to my dad. I was about like 17.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And then so he was kind of like already like knew about like my Bible and stuff like that. And then it was pretty cool. And then, but I was just expecting him. I was expecting him to be like a Bible too. And I was like, oh damn, you're not.
Yeah, you wasn't, bro.
I was saying, games that, bro. But
did you talk shit to him?
No. I'm
still your daddy. You still had that little bit of respect. Yeah, I guess.
And I'm honestly a really nice person. Like
I can see that.
Yeah, I must say, I'm leaving it not. Now, one thing is I can be very goofy, but other than that, I'm like a very nice person. So like it was no negativity, but I did have a lot of questions though.
Yeah.
First thing I asked is, why do I have a weak shoulder blade? Like my shoulder blade, I know that's genetic, and I asked him, and it actually was.
Wow, shit.
Yeah, he was like, oh, you have a messed up shoulder too? Well, mine's as bad as well, and so is your other brothers. Because I have more brothers on my dad's side.
Yeah.
That man right there.
Be flying through some shit.
But that kind of led, and then so that whole situation that I just told you kind of led into why I started like building what I'm building, and then why I kind of went down the path that I went down, because I'm like I want to bring my next generation of my family to like a whole different level. I mean, like a whole different level.
So if I may, I think it's like you kind of want to forget, like you want to kind of leave your childhood in the past. Or
not really forget. I mean, because a lot of things that I do is kind of representative of my childhood. Because like I said, I wanted to be in wrestling and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But like, we're not really just wrestling, but just the whole fitness. But also, if you think about how WWE is, it's kind of like, you got the personality of John Cena, and I still kind of do that. It's just in its own way now. You know, I'm Canine Gaines, and so I don't go by Coleman, I go by Canine Gaines.
Definitely.
So like, it's just like all those kind of things. So,
so you were looking at these people that had these loud like personalities, but they weren't like they were. I mean, obviously in the WWE they're aggressive, but like even in stuff like that, like you're looking at football players that like they push it on their sneakers, like they have like the breast cancer kind of stuff. Like you're looking at people that are at the top of their game and they have a message to send, so that's kind of what you're basing your stuff off of.
Exactly. You know? and then so like how, and then now that that comes from my childhood though.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of things that come from my childhood.
Can you elaborate on why?
So I think it's just more because at a young age, I actually kind of knew what I wanted to do already at like a young age, and then I kind of knew what my purpose. Now I didn't have a full understanding, but I had that inkling.
You know, you're gonna be firefighting, doing.
I didn't. Yeah, but I didn't know all that. I did know that.
But you knew how to talk to people, and you knew you were a big personality,
and I knew that there was a lot more to this whole everything. You know what I mean? And
in your mom's house with your two brothers, and
oh no, I meant like I knew that there was a lot more to like life itself, period. Like I knew that there was like a lot, and then there is.
Yeah. Oh, like, absolutely. But like, like being that young, bro. Yeah.
And then so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I do. So like, that's interesting. You kind of just blew my mind a little bit there, because like, I feel like you're skipping over the younger portion of your life but also I feel like it might be something that's conceptual to you. Like it's not something that you take specific memories from, but something that you see as a whole as like a positive growing experience, maybe.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah?
that. Yeah. Cause like I don't really, and then that's the thing. I don't really have.
You don't like to
any-
look at the certain things that happen.
Yeah, cause
Yeah.
I mean there were like bad times.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I mean gangs and all that kind of stuff.
You are fully welcome to explain any of this.
Yeah, I'm
on
about to
the
say
pod, like anything that you're comfortable with. I'm not gonna like make you do any of it. Yeah. Well, you're from Arlington, and like
Yeah.
Arlington was predominantly a white community when you were growing up. May I say?
Well, parts of. I mean, yes.
Well, I mean,
it-
you're only
that's-
21. You know?
Yeah,
like,
I'm about
this
to
is
say.
still like sub 2000 or like
So
2000.
yeah, and then so like, and then that's what I said like the Fort Worth and Arlington because you got like
the Dallas side's different.
now, yeah, Dallas is a whole different.
Dallas is
animal.
different, bro.
Uh,
Everything else revolves.
and then now this is one thing too, and now take this concept because this concept comes from conversation, but this is just like a bigger understanding period though, right?
Okay.
It's never really about the place, but it's the people. There were a lot of people I feel like they're in my environment that probably wasn't the best. So it's
Okay.
and then the same thing goes for actual bad environments. There are some good people in bad environments.
Yeah.
But there's also some bad people in good environments,
Mhm.
and I think that's what kind of turns a good environment into a bad environment. And then at that time, I
Yeah.
feel like the most of the people that were around my community were mostly the bad people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then now I feel like now, of course, over the years that has expanded, but I just so
So you've
happened
taken
to be,
yourself out of that. I would
Yeah,
think.
definitely.
So I'll open it up here and like say like I grew up in Arkansas, 5,000 people. It's meth country, Arkansas, basically.
Yeah.
And so I never want to dog on my mom or anything like that, but like she was in the throes of an addiction at the time when I was growing up. And so the people that were at my house were that exact type that you were describing just now. And so it's like you see the rest of the town, they're in church, they're, you know,
Now,
like they're in
yeah,
business,
you know
stuff
exactly
like
what I'm
that.
saying. Yeah.
So you're like, everything seems fine. You know what I mean? But like I'm seeing people like this motherfucker just bit somebody's face out of their face. Like Roy just got smacked over the head with a fucking pot on the front porch. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck are we talking about?
Like, he's like the news is saying that this is a peaceful community, but I just saw somebody get
You
beat.
get on the corner of 9th Street, this motherfucker's getting kicked out in the street with a hole in his face, bro. Yeah. No shit.
No, that's
and there's
funny.
6 kids in the house.
Yeah,
like, that's some hoe ass shit, bro. Yeah.
And then that's part of the
So
reason
don't
why-
think you're gonna shock me with some stuff like
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
yeah. I don't want you to like I don't want you to do anything you're uncomfortable with, but don't think you're gonna like I can talk to you about this.
Oh
stuff
yeah,
if you
yeah,
want to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Now I'm not gonna lie. There is just some things I'm not open with it.
Absolutely.
Talking
Yeah.
about, and then I just feel like that just comes with like time being. But
Yeah, you're still.
I'm definitely gonna get
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get the
Definitely
sauce
still,
stuff.
yeah.
And then
Like
like
some shit at 21, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't tell you nothing. About
yeah,
that.
and then you gotta also think about how that might come back too.
Right. Well, with you being out in the open space,
And then
yeah.
hey, you're gonna be really blown up in the near future too.
I
so.
really hope so, but at the same time, I want to blow up based on me being me rather than me curating the information that's out about me. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
I want
feel you
every
on
like
that.
if you're gonna follow me, I want you to know who I am. You know, like follow me for me, not for the face that I put on for you.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Like fuck you if you don't like me. But I think I'm cool, man.
This is a good podcast. I like that.
That's
I
what
like
I'm saying.
I like
Bro,
the
we
podcast.
chilling out here,
You're
bro.
right there. You're right there.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I don't have a lot of followers. You actually have a lot of followers.
I had a video hit like over 1 million like a couple weeks ago. Well, not even a week ago, a couple days ago actually.
I know, dude. And Paul, whenever he told me about you, he was like,
Yeah.
he looked over your Instagram and he was like, dude, this dude has the potential for some shit. And I was like, this motherfucker might really like tell me some shit. Like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I must, dude. I could tell you some. And then that's my thing is like I don't mind like sharing the sauce because like there's levels to the sauce too, and like
Yeah.
it can get really weird.
Oh, for sure,
Like,
bro.
I mean, like,
yeah.
it can get spiritual.
Like,
it can
I'm
get
at like
occult.
750 fucking followers, and I'm getting weird DMs sometimes. Like, I can't imagine being at 20,000, bro,
Yeah.
being a sexy motherfucker like you.
Oh,
No way,
well,
dude.
I mean, that's weird too, but I mean, like, a different level of weird. Like, like it can, like,
It's like the exposure or like the
no, it gets pretty occult. That's the best way to put it.
occult. Oh, okay.
I wanted to throw that out there, dude.
So, like, you have like your particular group. It's like,
Yeah, you can say that. Yes.
like you got
It
them
definitely gets like that.
diehards that
It definitely gets like that, and then like
that motherfucker that be post on everything you post.
no. What I mean by that is like it can get like. Yeah, let's just move on to something else. I'm gonna say, yeah, I could.
I was with it,
explain
bro.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
with it, bro. It's all good.
Yeah, that will come back up later, and I'll be able to explain that.
I can't imagine that wouldn't. Yeah. That's just organic.
But you can learn a lot from doing the whole online thing, and then I feel like that doing the whole online thing like how what you I've met a lot of different people.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot of different things, and I
You
feel
know
like
what to watch out for.
hell yeah. And then I feel like that kind of helped me also build like how I want my future to be too. So like how like how with this setup, like how even come here, I'm like, this would probably be cool to have like my gym area, because I was thinking about like in the future in my gym, I might have a meditation place like in my gym, and I'm like, I might put some books in there, like this same type of
That'd
format,
be some
because
shit,
that looks
dude.
cool.
Yeah.
So it's just something as simple as that, how like just meeting with different people, you can kind of take something with you and just grows you. So like
that's
that.
what they want to kind of do with this place is. So this is the awareness project that we're sitting at right now.
Shout out.
They have gifted they've given me the opportunity to sit into their place where I've already done a podcast with them. That was fucking fantastic.
And I'm grateful.
Stanley, Ryan are some of the smartest, sharpest people. Like when I would say something, they would eat it and immediately spit back the exact right response. Like, these dudes are sharp, bro. Like, they were in the biggest industries in their field and they left it to come do work for the people.
That's
do
big.
non-profit work.
As soon as I came in here, I smelled the sage. I felt the good energies. I was like, oh yeah,
You know what's up.
yeah. I was like, oh yeah, and then
So they want to turn this place into a community center. So they have their shop there. They have the bookstore over here and their cafe and stuff. But the back side is going to be a community center where they're going to have for my interest, there's going to be a sound booth. There's going to be a stage for people to do shows, stuff like that. And like I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna do like every chance I get. I'm doing a podcast here.
Hell
Dude.
yeah,
This place is chill. Bro.
Sure, I'm about to say I got a couple more people that you'll probably like the podcast with.
That's
I know a
what's
couple
up.
influencers.
Yeah.
Ryan Sharp too. He's also very big in the industry.
I know that name, dude. Yeah.
I'm about to say he's very big.
Okay.
We've done a couple collabs too. You see on my page.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
I'm about to say.
Like I said, I tried not to do too much of like a deep dive on you because like I was trying to get all this
natural.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna drop it back, and I'm gonna pro back in there, real quick. So, growing up, and like you said, Dad wasn't exactly around. Mom was where it's at, but you had these two older brothers that are fucking A1. It sounds like.
Yeah.
to me. Yeah.
Cool.
Like, are these how much older than you are?
So my oldest brother, and this is kind of bad. Okay, so my older brother, I believe he's like 25, so he's like
that's how
4
I am
years
with my
older than me.
sisters and their kids, bro.
And then my middle brother, he's 23, I believe.
23?
So,
Okay.
so he's like 2 to 3 years older than
Well, I mean, when you're young, 4 years is a big gap, bro.
Yeah, I think my brother's 26 now actually, because his birthday is January 1st. So yeah, he has to be like 26.
Oh, bet.
So
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to say, because there's like a 2 to 3 year gap between my oldest brother and like a 2 to 3 year gap between me and my middle brother.
Okay, bet.
And then so if you could do the math, then you kind of put that together like where we're at. And then so for like a period of time, my oldest brother was kind of like the head of the house, kind of there, because he was the oldest.
Shit, when you turn 14 and you're just in the house with your mom, you know.
Yeah. Around when I was 14, it was just me and my middle brother. Like when I turned 14.
I was talking about your
15.
oldest brother whenever you're like 8 and your middle brother's like 11. Like your oldest brother, he turns like 14, 15, and like he's the oldest brother.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. So he became like the man of the house type
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And then my mom was like out working a lot too. And then now my mom, she was pretty business minded too. And then so there was like a couple of times where like she was doing like business and stuff like I'm not
What did your mom do?
She was a promoter as well. So like how she was promoting like other artists. Yeah. So like she promoted like other artists and stuff.
Not
like
social
that.
media, right?
No.
This
So yeah, so this is like old
predates
school
that,
promoting.
yeah, a little bit.
I mean like she
This is
made
a
people's
new,
flyers.
Like what you're doing is a new business, bro.
I know, right? And then my
Weird,
mom
bro.
likes it though.
That's why I don't understand it, bro. I think I'm an old soul and I just don't fucking understand
Look how,
it, bro.
this is crazy. I made like $100 some last month from Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Just from posting. Hold on, I was posting something earlier. It hasn't.
This shit takes forever to load, bro. Back when I was doing my videos, bro, if I did a 10-minute video, it'd be bad. So, may I ask, like, whenever you were young, like when you, like from like your first memories, like 4 or 5, what was your mom doing then? Was she still doing the influencing? Was she part of the music industry?
So the younger I was, the more my mom was actually like doing her own business and everything. She was pretty successful with it, but I feel like just the impression, all that kind of stuff, kind of made her slow down. And then that was something that I had to.
Shit, having 3 boys in the house will slow anybody down.
Hell yeah! I mean, yeah, and then she was having to work, and then of course trying to make things work, all that just stressing up and stuff, and then so it kind of slowed down her promote, because like my mom used to make like flyers for like art rappers and stuff, T-shirts. Also like how
that was her job,
like her hustle. So
okay,
like because she had her own, she has her own business, like it's called Dematic Inc. And like under that is where she does like her promotions.
What does that do? What does Dematic Inc. do?
So Dematic,
does that have something we can shout out here?
Oh yeah, shout out Dematic Inc.
Yeah,
my mom's company. Yeah.
At Dematic Inc. On Instagram.
Yes, at Dematic Inc. on Instagram. But she's old school, so it's Facebook.
It's probably so
you can look at Dematic Inc. on Facebook.
She old school.
yeah.
Shit, find her on LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn, MySpace or some shit. Yeah. But yeah, so she used to do like that and everything, and like she was pretty.
What did her company do though? Like,
yeah, so she made like flyers, T-shirts, and all like, let's say if
and this is in DFW.
Yes, and DFW.
And this is local artists,
she used to
venues,
also, New York
stuff like
too,
that.
She used to also go to New York as well.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah. My mom was doing her thing.
Yeah,
shout out Mama Gaines.
What's up?
Shout out Mama Gaines, and then like she was making it.
Shout out Mama Gaines. Yes, I love that.
That's it. And then like so she used to do like that. She used to but like, and then one of the things that I remember like vividly, she used to actually like bring artists out. So like for an example, like how what I'm doing. Oh, this is to my mom calling me right now.
Hey, answer.
Not right now.
Tell her what's up. Tell her shout out her company, bro.
Shout out Dematic. My mom likes to talk way too much. No way.
Oh shit, we'd be here all night.
Oh, no, I mean, this podcast, you might as well. Hey, it is hers.
We gotta hang up on her, bro.
Yeah. But so she used to do that stuff, and then it was pretty good. And then that's actually how we were actually able to kind of make it going, because that plus governmental assistance and stuff like that just made it work. Mm-hmm. And then
so her company wasn't like booming.
Yeah, it wasn't like, she wasn't like Drake booming, but like what I mean by she was doing her own thing is it was working.
She was hustling.
Yeah, it wasn't like you were going in a negative. Like how she was getting a couple T-shirt deals. She'll probably make like $100 to $200 a week from like selling some T-shirts or selling a flyer and stuff like that. So it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. But I would say as we got older, so probably like around when I was about 14, 15, my brother left and everything, like went on with his own life and all that kind of stuff.
Because he's old enough to, he's leaving.
It did, so
he's 18, 19, yeah.
But around that time though, my mom kind of was getting more demotivated, so she kind of fell off of her business and everything like that. So she was just working, and then at this time she was like working like different jobs, just job to job and all that kind of stuff. And then so I was kind of like, hell no, like you know what I'm saying, it's time for us to step up too now. And then so I'm all like, and then this is the way that I think too though. And then so and then why I kind of took the approach that I took. So I was already pretty smart, so I'm all like, I could do good in school and then just like be become like a freaking doctor and just only do them that, and then probably be in college for a couple years. But I'm like,
what can I do now?
Yeah, what can I do now? And then I don't know how profitable that would be for me, and then I don't know if I'll be able to help others around me in the future, because I'm not sure if they'll be on the same wavelength that I'm on in the future. You know what I mean? So like, what I mean is like how now, right?
Well, shit, it sounds like you were ahead of the game, bro.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. I was. I don't like to. I don't want to say.
I know you don't like to brag.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I was thinking pretty hard when I was young. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell I was thinking so hard.
All right, so dude, I really hate to do this, but I do have to pee so bad.
Oh no, it's all good.
All right, so like I told you earlier, like I just want you to like talk to the people, like do like a couple of things, and then like talk about whatever you want. I'll be back in 45 seconds.
All right, man. We're gonna really see if it takes him 45 seconds. He doesn't know that I time things like this, all right? But I am glad to be on this podcast today, you guys. Now, there's a couple things that I did want to talk about while I was on this podcast, and that is to make sure you follow me on my Instagram at K9 Gains. Also, go and check out my YouTube at K9 Gains. I give out a lot of different workout tips and all that kind of stuff on there. Now, there was a couple things they was asking me about that I didn't want to go back over, like specifically like the probably like some of the spiritual things and stuff when it comes to succeeding in business, because a lot of times you could work real hard, but you could start to work against yourself if you're not working in the right energies. And what I mean by that is like how like let's say if you're supposed to like let's say if your passion is, let's just say like how Austin, his passion is to do podcasts, right? So if he was to be working really hard to become the best construction man, he does like doing that. His passion is podcasts, right? But he's working real hard to become the best construction man. I feel like that he would eventually start working against himself, because he would get to the point to where he's not actually happy doing the construction work. And then that's like the same thing when it comes to the influencer game and stuff. Like I'm not. A lot of us influencers kind of realize what our purpose is and then what we're happy doing, and that's kind of like me. I realized that like I'm more happy being an influencer, teaching others how to be healthy, teaching others how to live a better life and all that kind of stuff, other than maybe doing something like creating wood sculptures and stuff like that. So I'm like just having that understanding of like my passion and of myself and what I wanted to do, I feel like definitely made a big difference. And then now what I mean about like I mentioned earlier that the podcast can get kind of, I mentioned that the social media game can get kind of occult. What I meant by that is like a lot of information and like ways about going about things, like succeeding and stuff like that. It can sometimes be, I would say, governed by certain groups that kind of just, what's up?
I don't know.
Like,
I was trying to let you finish over here, Yeah, he was killing it over here.
I can go on for like.
I already know that was more than 45 seconds. I felt like I was peeing for more than 45 seconds.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Yeah. You already lost the competition. You got to give me about 50 push-ups because you're about 40 minutes over. I mean, 40 seconds over.
I'll give it to you tomorrow when we work out, bro.
But I do want to do a meditation with you though. If you want to do that on the podcast or
really?
after, it's gonna take like 2 to 3 minutes. It's something that I came up with for awareness, which is kind of why I like the whole awareness project.
Let's get Ryan and Stanley on
project
it.
name, huh?
Let's get Ryan and Stanley in on it.
All right, bet.
We'll do it after the pod. Yeah.
For sure. Then I'm gonna give you some beat up footage and I'm putting on my YouTube.
All right,
is that cool?
That's what's up. Yeah, for sure.
All right, bet.
That's dope, bro. I'm ready with that. Bro, like, we gotta fucking, like, you and my girl would get along so well.
For real?
Bro, she, like, dude, she reads books to literally, like, she doesn't read fiction. She doesn't read anything other than self-help books and, like, self-building books. Like, she dude, it's wild, bro. Like, you would love her, dude.
That means that you got some good energies around you.
Exactly, yeah.
Me,
like if I don't got it, there's somebody I know that has it, and she has everything I could possibly need, bro.
Me, okay, so me, I mean, what people call this. I'm not gonna say this on the podcast.
What? Come on, bro.
Okay, well, I do have a girl though.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah, you ain't gotta.
But it's ups and downs. But I mean, it's
shit, you're 21,
it's not,
bro. It's
not
gonna
anything,
be like that, bro.
Yeah, but it's not anything bad. But just out of respect for like my relationship, I wouldn't want to talk about it on like the podcast.
That's what's
but
up.
I wouldn't mind talking to you about it. So you know, because we homies.
That's what I'm talking about. All right,
but I do got me a little boo thing, and
hey,
a lot of my followers actually know who it is though. But they probably don't know what happened because there's just no more posting of her and shit.
Well, because you don't put that shit on your social media, right?
Not anymore. Yeah. I used to post my girl all the time.
Yeah, and then something happened.
Yeah, I was like, but like,
that'll be for the next pod, bro.
Hey, who knows? Maybe in the next week or so, you may see a lot more than postings again.
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
it's the ups and downs. And
you never know, dude.
And then there's different things in life too that I feel like that I had to kind of overcome, and like relationships was one of those things. So one thing about me is like I feel like I'm pretty good when it comes to business and like especially when it comes to like spirituality and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes that can alienate you as a person, and sometimes you may not be able to connect with people on like a certain. I don't want to.
Well, you expect a certain amount of professionalism and spirituality out of a person, and then you realize people kind of suck, bro.
Well, see, and then it's not even that because
like, there is a mean person out there.
Well, yeah, that is true, but like how when it comes to like me and my like specifically like me and my relationship, it's not really that. It's just more of not having a proper understanding. So it's kind of like
a communication kind of deal.
Exactly. Here, I will give you a good example. It's like, and then some people have these problems in like other ways, but like how me, it's specifically when it comes to my like relationships. So like, for an example, right? Let me give something. Like sometimes it's understanding like certain emotions, right? So like how it's all like you're sad, right? Yeah. Like I'm like, okay, so should I like try to help you not be sad, or just let you talk to me?
Let you deal with it.
Let you deal with it and stuff like that. Me, I'm the type of person to where I'm like, oh, fix it. But that's not always what people want, and then you know what I mean. So it's all like
that's how I was too, bro. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's all like I just kind of had to learn like other people. And then also just how to balance my own energies when it came to others. Yeah,
well, because like, you have a fantastic energy.
Exactly.
And in most situations, it is fantastic. But
yes,
like,
sir.
say I was sad right now, like I would be like,
exactly. And then I'm like, hey, all you gotta do is meditate.
Yeah, all you gotta do is meditate. And I'm like, fuck you, I don't want to meditate.
Exactly. So like, and then so when it comes to problems, like I more have problems like that, and then so it's just having to come to that understanding.
Well, I think it's something to do with like you're dealing with people that don't have a certain amount of motivation to fix things. Some people want to dwell on things for a certain amount of time at the very least.
And then that's
some people want to be depressed for a while.
And then that's understandable.
And then you're trying to fix it, but they're like, just let me be depressed for a month. Like, let me be fucked up for a while. You know what I mean?
And I
like, no, like we trying to fucking go right now. Yeah.
I did not understand that for the longest, but I understand it now.
It's a difference in certain kinds of people, dude. Like some people take shit day to day. They're like, I can fix this. I can be better tomorrow. And then there's some people like, I'm gonna dwell on this. I'm gonna fix it slowly over time. And like the shit, they might have a better opinion.
And then I feel like that. And then what I do now is you gotta have a balance in between it. Yeah. Like to where you got it, because that was a problem too that I had to where I didn't give things time, like how to feel it doing like all that kind of stuff. But and then that's because I used to do different types of meditations, but that's part of the meditation that I do now. It's just kind of like feeling through like certain things that have happened in life, and then like coming to an understanding of why I felt that way and all that kind of stuff. Because sometimes it's not the best to just be like just let it go. Sometimes you gotta understand why that made you mad, so you can prevent that from happening again. Yeah. And stuff like on that. So I had to grow too as a person.
That's one thing that a lot of people say is just let it go. Yeah. But it's like but why did it happen in the first place?
Exactly.
You know?
And then now there is a point though to where you do have to let things go, and then that falls under forgiveness, because I don't truthfully believe that you can forgive someone until you let it go. Because a lot of people say, "Well, I will forgive you, but I won't forget." But I feel like by you bringing up that same memory, you bring up that same
if you're not forgetting it, you're thinking about.
Exactly.
You know.
Now, I'm not saying to accept those same actions again, right? But what I'm saying is to forget the hurt, forget the energy, forget the event. You know what I'm saying? Don't label person or that environment as that same energy if you have chosen to forget. Now, if you didn't choose to forget, then you can be mad all day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, always.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say,
sure.
but like that's only if you're choosing to forget, because that's true forgiveness.
Forgiveness is like it did not happen.
Yeah, because
like, we are good.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's straight.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's one
like
thing.
Like how
dude,
I forgive you for not coming back in 45 seconds.
Oh, thank you.
So now I'm not gonna bring.
How long did I have? What was it? 2 minutes? 2.5?
Yeah, you're gone for about 1:30 seconds.
Damn, that's pretty fast actually, bro. I did like a full like drunk pee too.
Oh yeah, I forgot to be even drinking. Like you and your second beer. I need to catch up, y'all.
Yeah, like if you don't grab that third beer, I'm gonna grab it for real, bro.
Yeah, but
that's definitely not a chugging beer. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I got like halfway through.
Cheers on the water.
Cheers on the water. You'll be surprised. Actually, with you playing soccer, you probably know I drink so much fucking water throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I drink at least 1.5 gallons.
Damn, dude.
Probably not, but like I feel like I drink.
It probably feels like that.
If not,
that's how my girl is,
if
bro.
not more. You know what I'm saying? Is your girl like very like health?
Bro. Yes.
That's
yeah, dude.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And so you're probably like health aware, but you're probably not like a health nut, right?
So I am a relatively health. I'm a. Let me word this correctly real quick. So I am a healthy person when it doesn't come to the comforts that I need to be a sane person, because of the way that I was raised and the certain things that like the certain setbacks that I've had and stuff like that. Like I started drinking when I was like 13. So
like drinking?
I mean, relatively, yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Started full blown drinking probably like 15, 16. Yeah, and so I've actually like by standards I've cut back. Yeah, and I started smoking cigarettes whenever I was about 14. But I was also from like my dad died whenever I was 16. My mom was in prison at the time, and so she didn't even get to go to the funeral kind of deal. I was adopted by my grandma whenever I was 11, kind of deal. Like,
I think, did I read that in your story?
You probably should have listened to the podcast.
I'm about to say.
I got a book for you. You like to read, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say because I read on your website a couple things, but I don't remember.
Yeah. So the website is a very like light skim.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like it hits some of the bigger points, and it doesn't do it in a very poetic way. Like some of it's a little abrupt.
So you understand their grind and everything. Like you've been through this.
I understand why my parents were alcoholics and drug
addicts. He's like, oh,
I
you're there now.
Why my grandma is an absolute psychopath. Like,
I
love my grandmother to death.
I understand it too now.
I love her to death. She's fucking. She took care of me and stuff like that. But that lady's fucking crazy, bro.
But I love how you said you understand it though.
Yeah.
You might not like it, but you understand it, and that's the biggest thing because like I didn't understand a lot of things. So
you don't you got to understand people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then prior I didn't, and then I feel like that kind of created hate because like
you don't understand why they're doing it. You have a predilection against it. You're like, why? Like what's your fucking problem, bro?
Exactly.
But then if you can piece it together, you're like, oh, yeah, I guess I get it. Sometimes I'm like, I guess I get it.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah. How did your mom end up in prison?
So my mom was part of the opioid epidemic back in the day, So she had a condition called H. pylori, and it's a gut problem, but it's something that causes an immense amount of pain, and it's something that can be treated with hardcore antibiotics and stuff like that. But she went to the MENA Regional Health System, which is it's awful, or it used to be. I don't know what it is anymore. Mm-hmm. It used to be awful. Like if you went to the hospital in MENA, people would be like, "Good luck, like you're probably fucked." But so she went to that, and they started prescribing her, rather than prescribing her something to fix a bacterial infection. I want to say it is. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, guys. So, like, if you know more than I do, please let me know, or just take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
they started prescribing her painkillers, hardcore oxycodones, Roxy's at a certain point. And so she got bad off on those, and she was already, like, her and my dad, like, back in the day, like, they smoked pot, they drank, like, stuff like that. And so once it came to that, like, she basically had kind of swore off drugs when we were born. And then we started, like, getting older and stuff, and then she got sick, and she couldn't get out of bed. Like, she was in fucking pain. And so she started doing that, and then you get bad off on that, and, like... at a certain point you get with the wrong people, and like my whole family is full of like addicts of a certain type or other, and so she started mixing back in with a certain crowd, started like stealing stuff and like fucking so her record's a little crazy. I don't know the full ins and outs of it, so I'd hate to say it on the podcast because she does listen to the podcast, and like I've said some stuff even in the book that she doesn't quite agree with, even though
I understand.
I like to think that it's vaguely.
That's brave too.
I know, dude. Writing a fucking a memoir at 25 is brave. Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude.
Shit, when everybody that you talk about is still alive, dog. Like, motherfuckers got some notes, dog.
That's all like, oh, so you want to say that?
So you want to say that? That's what happened.
All right.
But that's why I sat down with each person and got their side of the story first.
I like that.
That's the part of the book. That's where the life of Detours came from.
So in your life, right? So what do you feel like were some of the ups and some of the downs in your life?
So probably the ups was like I mean, dude, I was a happy kid, bro. I didn't understand.
What do you feel like are like some of your biggest accomplishments?
My biggest accomplishments? Ooh, that's a good question. So I whenever I was in like 5th, 6th grade, my librarian called me Dr. Austin because I smashed through every book that she gave me. Okay. I killed the Harry Potter series before he was even finished coming out, and I was in like 4th grade.
Okay,
and then I get through like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I was on the what's that team where you do the trivia and stuff like that?
I don't remember
what it's called.
The Kahoot team. That's probably from my day.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
we had our iPads and shit.
It was like the Quizlet deal. Like you sit there and you like answer questions about books and like about science, stuff like that. And then so I was good in that. I hopped into high school, and so I graduated with a 3.7 GPA, and I missed like 60 days of my senior year.
Okay.
And so I was I played football. I played soccer my whole life. I got all state as a junior. I got all conference freshman and sophomore year. Junior year I got all state. Senior year I got arrested and kicked off the team. Right, that was after like.
Do you feel like that you dealt with anger problems?
Absolutely, yeah. Felt like I dealt with them better than people thought I did, because I mean, like I grew up with my dad completely out of the picture.
I'm gonna get deep with you. Right. So whenever you get angry, right? Like it kind of feels like an energy that kind of takes over you type thing, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of like narrows your vision to like the present moment.
Absolutely.
So you can do some crazy things that you kind of regret later, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how the brain can kind of do that, right?
Yeah.
So what do you feel like? Do you feel like that definitely have like anger issues and stuff like that can kind of be like a negative trait, or could probably like hold you back?
I think if you deal with it in a compulsive and aggressive way, then yes. But if you treat it as something like, I don't know, I don't see it as a positive in almost any way.
So how do you feel like that they actually came about? Like, how do you feel like that you actually like developed anger problems and stuff?
Because I saw my mom. Well, my mom is an aggressive person. Not so much in like a physical or like she's a loud, aggressive person. Grandma, loud, aggressive person. And so I just grew up around like loud, aggressive people. And so it's like when you have a problem, you either fucking scream at somebody, you put them in their like you like hold them down, make them stop what they're doing, or like, and that's one thing like.
You gonna beat somebody? He said, hold them down, make them stop. Well, you be more like beat.
Every fight that I've ever been in, I feel like I could have dealt with differently, and that fucks me up. But that's, I feel like, an introspective kind of deal on my own behalf. I don't think everybody has that.
That's big respect too.
It's something that like I feel like if I had better training, I could have dealt with it better.
Yes, dude.
Like I had the need to like, and in those situations, like I should have been angry. Like there's a certain point where you should be angry.
And that's understandable.
And what pissed me off about being in anger management in fucking middle school was like this was some shit I'm not even mad about. Like I'm not even mad about this. Is some shit y'all got a problem with.
Hey, and then anger management was I making you even more mad?
They made me miss fucking dodgeball and fucking in rec class, like in fucking in PE class. That made me so mad, bro.
And then
I had to go talk to this bitch that ended up beating her kids, bro.
And then that's what I was talking about earlier when I was like, you can achieve that balance of like just understanding, like, okay, yeah, because like I said, you gotta feel that anger. Like sometimes it's understandable to be angry, but I like how you said you could still went about it a different way.
Exactly.
And that I respect a lot, because like especially being a firefighter, like how I said with that guy that got drunk and broke his wife's arms and everything, that strayed from anger. Now drugs was obviously involved, but
definitely if you go breaking people's arms.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but like anger definitely I feel like he evoked the actions and shit. Because I've been drunk. I am 21, but for some reason I've been drunk. I don't know how.
He's been drunk in the last week.
Yeah, I've been drunk in the last week, but you probably get soft, or you probably get, you know what I'm saying, goofy and stuff, but I feel like that not everybody will have that same anger reaction, and I feel like that was evoked within that person because of...
It's a certain upbringing and a certain build that makes a person that way, and that's one thing about, like, there's only a few times that I've been, like, an angry drunk, and, like, I drink a lot. Most days.
every other day, being a bartender, it's every other day.
It's more like almost every day, like 3 days out of the week I don't, like, kind of deal, but most of the time it's like a beer or two. You know what I mean? So,
that's good. Because being a trader, I'll be like, you can't drink every day.
Be like, you can't do none of that.
Not every day. Not every day. No. It is okay to drink. Smoking weed, that's okay. But it's just all about how you go about doing it and controlling it. Now, smoking weed, that's something that like you could do every day.
You can do it however much you want, as long as you're not smashing bags of Cheetos and shit.
Now the only thing is your lungs. That'll be the only thing that I'd be concerned about. Now there is other ways of taking in THC that's a lot more healthier than smoking it, like how gummies and stuff like that is like A1. But
now, have you looked up the information about the amount of, like, are you talking about the carcinogens and, like, the effect on, like, your so the lung capacity?
Not even just that. Actually, before you even get into any of that stuff, because that can go deep, right?
I swear, yeah.
Just having less oxygen within your body while you're smoking is already not healthy. And that's one of the problems that we have as firefighters, too. Like a lot of firefighters like to go up to the fire without their helmet on. Not only that's restricting their oxygen, like over time.
Like you can hold your breath.
Yeah.
But like you're not getting oxygen.
Exactly. And then over time that can fuck up your brain. And then like knock off your body's alkaline, all that kind of shit. So I just feel like just having balance is always the best thing. Okay. Now drinking, that's a whole different demon though.
Definitely.
Drinking is a whole different demon. Now drinking, one thing is it's extremely disorienting depending on how much you drink.
Yes.
So that's the first reason why I don't like to drink, is because I feel like that. Now, so the difference between like how if you smoke and if you drink, right? Like how when you smoke, it's like your brain goes like this, right? But when you drink, it's like your brain goes more like this. And then so like how
I like that. Okay.
Yeah. And then so like how I feel like, especially with a lot of people, 99% of the population, sometimes being like this at the time that you're drinking probably isn't the best. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah, because you're not thinking about things correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So environmentally wise, drinking is not that good.
Especially in the environments where you would drink.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
you're at a
then-
house party or you're at a dive bar, like you're talking to people that are talking shit to you, like
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you're only focused on that.
And then so now you want to get more into the health aspect of things. The liver is the main thing that I'm worried about. So a lot of us.
That's
like,
the main thing I'm worried about too.
especially me. Now y'all don't have to worry about this, B. Because
Speaking of which, pass me that beer over there.
here, let's go on and share this one.
I was about to say I'm about to have it with you.
Alright. Now a lot of us ain't bodybuilders and stuff like that,
Mhm.
so they're probably not eating that many carbs. Now there is others that probably don't eat carbs and stuff, which I respect. You do keto, but me,
I did keto for 3 months last year. 2 months.
and then I feel like that's the best for somebody who is drinking a lot of alcohol, because I was getting into, alcohol turns into sugar, and that's not good.
And
especially-
sugar is a carb. Like
exactly. And then,
that was one thing. Like whenever I was doing keto, is like if I even put sugar in my coffee, that was like 15 grams of sugar.
yeah, and you
Like
ate
15 grams of carbs. I was
and
like,
you never knew.
damn, I only got like 20 for the day, dog.
You are
like,
like-
what the fuck?
you all like, damn, I didn't know how much stuff had carbs in it. Right?
Literally, like 1 tablespoon of sugar is like 10-15 grams of carbs. Is it something
Yeah.
like that? Like that
I'm
doesn't even make sense,
I'm not sure
bro.
off the top of my head, but yes, I know.
It's
it is
something like that. It's something ridiculous,
That's
bro.
crazy. Yeah.
It pissed me off when I heard it. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
There's been a couple, and then so talking about macros and shit, right? So like I've been saying,
Yeah, that's what we're kind of getting into. Like once you start talking about that stuff, like a lot of people look at health as like a real general thing,
Mm-hmm.
but like it's very fine tuned, especially for different body builds and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah. So especially being a personal trainer, like nobody's diet is ever going to be the same.
mhm.
Nobody's workout plan is ever going to be the same. Now they might be similar, but everybody's diet and workout is going to be different in some type of way. So that
Mhm.
kind of goes like your habits too. Like how me. Now I don't look down on drinking. Like as you can tell, I'm drinking right now.
Right.
But it's not something that I do every day, or I really think it's something good to do every day.
Mhm.
Like I was getting into, because for the first reason, I already eat a lot of carbs. So
Yeah.
drinking a lot of alcohol on top of that is like destroying
Takes
my
away
shit.
from what you wanna.
Yeah, and then so that's my thing on that. And then so you want to go into more something like how if you're trying to bulk up, right?
Mhm.
For on you, like your body might not be that much sensitive to carbs as my body is. So like I may give you carbs and your body might not digest it all and enough time for your workout, so you don't get the same type of pump as I do.
Yeah.
So maybe I give
I
you
get
more.
that same energy and everything. Yeah.
Exactly. So maybe I give you more fats or something like that. So there's always a way that you can tailor a diet plan or a workout plan to every single person. And that's one thing I don't like is when I see trainers just get everybody the same workout plan, diet plan.
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, this 80-year-old grandma is not about to do no overhead squats. Like, you just going and just,
Yes,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? So
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's one thing that has come from the internet is like the blanket kind of protocol of, and I mean it is good if you are within like, I mean shit, it hits like a 20-year range. Like you hit like 15 to 35-year-olds. I wanted to say 20 to 40-year-olds, but I mean, you know.
So surprisingly, I be hitting like my main. Well, it depends on what platform too.
Of course,
like,
yeah. Shit,
on my
Facebook, you getting like 50-years.
Actually, yeah. I would say I think you're right.
Your video, yeah.
You're spot on.
Facebook
Like,
is a little higher.
my Instagram, my age range is around like 14 to about 20, 30. Then YouTube is about like 20, 30 to like 50-year-olds. And then like my Facebook, that's like 40.
You know that's exactly how they came out in succession, right?
For real?
Yeah,
That's
basically.
That's why. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at the same time, YouTube predates everything. YouTube has been the shit for the longest time. And as much as I love the fact that YouTube has ads that pays people, I fucking hate the fact that YouTube... Do you remember a time when YouTube didn't have ads?
Mm-mm.
Are you serious, bro? That
I
shit
never been
was
around.
fucking baller, bro. Oh my god, you could look up anything, dude.
Without ads?
Anything, dude. Yeah, and it was literally like content creator. Like it was.
I don't like
nothing.
this. I don't like
anything.
this conversation. I'm gonna say
It's
that's
like,
not
don't
a
go
big
back.
thing.
Don't
Yeah,
go back.
I'm gonna say no. I'm like, nah, let's just go ahead and keep the ads in.
No, that shit was dope, bro. And I do. And so, can you tell me when you do? So you do your YouTube channel, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Can you shout it out? What is it?
Shout out Canine Games. Oh no, I did that while you guys.
Did you? Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
So when you do your ads, somebody told me that if you listen to the full ad, it gets you more money. Is that a thing?
Okay, so there's a lot of speculation around this.
Okay.
Let's just put it like this.
I'm very uneducated on the fact.
As soon as somebody sees the ad, you get paid.
Oh, bet. Well, yeah.
Now, if somebody clicks on the ad, you get paid more. So, like,
okay.
for an example, just by somebody seeing the ad off the rip, you get about 5 cents, right?
Okay.
But if they click on the ad, you get about 15 cents.
Okay.
But you can watch that ad for 2 hours, 3 hours. It's not gonna make a difference.
It's not gonna make a difference. Okay.
Yeah, no. But,
shit, dude, they have like 10-minute ads on YouTube
exactly.
now,
You might as well go on and skip
that
those.
Shit makes me mad, bro.
If you want to help,
I'll be watching a video and then I'm like, dude, we've been watching an ad for like 5 minutes, bro. What the hell is going on here?
If you ever want to help a creator out when it comes to their ads, just click on them. You don't gotta watch them.
But
Yeah.
click in, click out.
Yeah, click in, click out. Hey, we eating like I'm crazy. But so hopping into YouTube monetization, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way you go about ads and actually like placing ads on videos is you can like place like one at the beginning, one ad at the end, or like a couple ads in between the
It's the same thing with podcasts, kind of.
But like us now, it changed over time. And this is how I was talking about like how with groups. So you have like different influencers that like move different ways.
Mm-hmm.
So like me, I'm more of the influencer to where like, hey, I'm trying to push everything to the max. So like me, I put my ads throughout my whole video. I mean, like every single second has an ad in it. Now, when you watch the video, it's not gonna go like that.
It's not gonna be aggressively ad ridden kind of deal.
But I do that because any time that an ad can come up, it will come up, and then that's the best way to make money. Now, I'm saying it's more on like.
Does that affect your viewers though?
I don't. I mean, it would.
I mean, shit, if they're with you, they're with you.
Yeah, I'm about to say it would have, but now with, like how you said, with every video like that, nobody really notices no more. Because you click off my video, you go to another video, it's the same
I
thing.
fucking do, bro. This shit drives me crazy, bro. Shit,
okay.
I stopped watching Hulu because I didn't have the premium subscription, bro.
Oh, this shit for
Shit
real?
makes me so mad, bro.
Oh,
Oh my god. I'd rather watch what bullshit they got on Netflix. Now, when football season comes back around, I'm gonna buy the subscription
But
again.
the crazy thing is you buy a subscription from Netflix, but you could also buy one for YouTube. And now some people do.
Dude, YouTube, honestly, dude, I think it might be the best one to buy.
And I have that actually. Yeah. I have the subscription.
So does Logan, my roommate. He fucking says
It is because
it's where it's at. You can get all your music. You can get TV shows. Anything that's on almost any other platform is on YouTube.
YouTube need to go on and sponsor you because
That's what I'm talking about.
That was the best question right there.
If y'all can explain to me what's going on with y'all and give me some money, I got you, bro.
Oh, man.
Shit, let's
You
go.
know YouTube this is on the contract too. They make you sign these contracts like because YouTube they do
They're big business now, bro.
Yeah, and then you can't really talk about what we talk about during their interviews though. But they do these like interviews to where like you can actually like help them design YouTube. And I've been doing that for a couple of years actually.
Oh shit, what?
Yeah, and
You've
now
been talking to the YouTube
yeah,
execs?
Yeah, this is something that's like totally like underground, like nobody knows.
Wow.
Here, I can show you too.
I mean, this would have never came up on your Instagram.
Yeah, no.
There's no way.
There's not. I mean, cause it's something you don't talk about.
Yeah.
Cause it's just shit that is behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So, like how this.
That's some back of house shit. Like,
so
that's
like
the
how,
same thing as you like signing paperwork.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like how they just asked me for another one here.
So what do you?
My connection's kind of.
I don't know, like how much you want to divulge on here, but like, what do you do for these? Like, you just.
So, and then that's the crazy part. You actually can't talk about it. It's under contract. But you basically just help them design YouTube. So like how they actually like from a
They
creative
just want your input, like.
type thing, yeah. So
Okay.
like how it's like as a creator, like how they tell you like a couple different things that they have in like YouTube got some stuff coming.
Bro,
up, dude.
YouTube is fucking dope, bro. They've always been
They
dope.
got
That's
some
what I was
stuff
talking about a
coming.
minute ago, bro.
Like how Reels, I knew that Reels was coming to YouTube before they came to YouTube because of one of those studies.
Were they on Instagram and Facebook before they came to YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no.
No?
Shorts were not on Instagram. Okay, so Derek
Shorts came to YouTube first.
Yeah, shorts came to YouTube first, and then now it was funny because I was one of the first influencers. Like, well,
I feel like Instagram is like a little copycat kind of deal.
Yeah, TikTok started it, YouTube followed, and then Instagram kind of just
and Facebook's like, I'll do whatever. I don't give a shit. I own all of you.
Yeah, but I was gonna say they're all the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they know exactly what they're doing, and they ain't even about doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
crazy.
crazy.
But they do like these like little studies and stuff like that, and then like how they just kind of ask you like how you think this would be a good idea, or like they'll ask you like actually like how any ideas that you have for something new, like how I would give you an example of something. So like, let's say if YouTube is deciding to bring out a thing to where they're releasing holographic images that you can actually see in real life, right? They'll ask you like, how do you feel like as an influencer that you can use this to grow your fan base and stuff like on that? And then these interviews last for like
if we were to release reels right now,
yes,
how could you use this?
So because they release shorts, I can talk about this. So it's like shorts. They were all like, what them shorts?
I saw the shorts recently, and I was like, it's pretty dope. Like, I understand where they're coming from,
and it works. I'm like how. So with my YouTube, there was a period of time to where I wasn't posting as much, and so my views kind of went down.
Did you start on YouTube, or where did you start? Did you start on Instagram, Facebook, what?
I started on Instagram.
Okay.
So like I started my whole social media, my whole business, everything on Instagram, and then from Instagram I went to YouTube, and then I went to Musical.ly. Before TikTok, it was called Musical.ly.
Is it the same company?
Yeah. So well, I believe TikTok was some Chinese company, and then they bought Musical.ly and kind of merged it into one.
Okay.
And then so I used to have Musical.ly, and then it's crazy because at that time now Musical.ly was more tailored for like the kids too. And so that's how I grew a lot of my young fan base and kind of moved them over to my Instagram, which kind of helped build up the whole team bodybuilding thing that you kind of see nowadays. Because that wasn't a thing like a couple years ago. Like,
shit, even when I was
actually feel like
growing
I
up,
helped I actually feel like I helped pioneer that. And
I appreciate that about you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, if you can bring health to the kids, bro.
It's like and then
I fuck with it.
And then I feel like the Musical.ly kind of played a part in that before it turned into TikTok. And then I had like 10K on there, and then that ended up turning into TikTok though, and then I ended up creating another TikTok, giving my 10K account to my cousin because I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, I'm not gonna be doing these dances. Ended up coming back to TikTok, seeing how much it blew up because, like I said, at first it was Musical.ly. I didn't think
the biggest thing now.
That's what I'm saying.
I just made one the other day, and
I'll be talking to my cousin. Give me my account back.
Do I need to make one? Like, should I make one, bro?
Do you need to? No, you need to make one. Yeah.
Fuck.
If you don't have one, you fucking up already. It's like yeah.
All right, I made one the other day. I haven't posted anything. I'll post this one. I got you, bro. We going with it.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, that sucks though.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Cause I used to talk shit about TikTok too. I was all like, yeah, I know. But hey, fuck it. Hey, fuck it. Sometimes, and then actually, but that's the beauty of it though. Is sometimes you will see like,
I mean, shit. People
grow.
used to talk about Instagram like that too.
People used to talk about me.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Like when it came to the whole bodybuilding thing, people just think that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But then
you also had a bigger group of people that were looking at you.
True.
You know.
But and then over time,
like when you were 18, you probably had 10,000 people.
Yeah, I had
that were looking at you.
Yeah, I had a good amount of people.
When I was 18, I knew like 100 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're getting a lot more input, bro.
Yeah. But I feel like that even though people didn't like me and everything, like when I first started, I'm started didn't really like what I was doing. Over time, to see these success, they start to like it. Yeah. So it's kind of like how with TikTok, I didn't like TikTok at first either. I thought it was corny, but to see the way
maybe you don't like the original content,
exactly.
You're like, yeah, this is goofy, but then you realize it's like they're not doing it for the content, they're doing it for the business plan. They're like they're doing it for a reason.
And then that's how I start to like it more. So with that approach, it's okay to sometimes be like, okay, maybe I was hating a little bit, but it's just fun because it's like how with your podcast, there's gonna be a couple people that are probably doubting you, probably didn't say it. They're probably doubting you, but now they're gonna be biting their tongue like fucking crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay,
but like it's that same.
I mean, shit, I'm gonna do it either way, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then so, but just having that concept, knowing that there's people that are wrong about you, and you may be wrong about certain things, but it's all it's all good at the. At
I mean,
the
I
end of the
said
day.
earlier, I think I'm not an expert in almost anything.
Now I want to know about your chains that you have on here.
Oh shit! All right.
Okay.
So this one, this is my most recent. So this is the Tree of Life. I got this at what's that store? It's Kristen's favorite store in the mall. Damn it, dude! I can't remember, but you'll know if you've seen it.
Is it like not the Heart Wisdom store? It's in the mall. It's like the little nature store, right?
It's the store where they sell like crystal balls.
Yeah,
and
then like the little singing bowls and everything.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah. If you know what we're talking about, like leave us.
I want to say
comment.
Earthbound.
Earth. Dude, that sounds so right, but I know that it's wrong though.
Okay. So
Damn it,
it's probably not that. If it's not the Earthbound or whatever it's called, then it's.
Dude, it might be. I don't know. I'm fucking up.
Are you
over
talking
here.
about the Parks Mall, right?
No, we went to the one in San Antonio.
Okay,
Where I
yeah,
got this
but
one actually. We just got back from vacation.
No
I
idea,
got this
no
one on
idea.
vacation, bro. Yeah.
No idea.
So we got this one there, and this is the Tree of Life, and I already had this crystal. So in Arkansas, it's the natural state. Like you dig for crystals, like it's just there's springs all over the place. Like Mom dug this particular crystal in Mena, Arkansas, like back in the day. Whenever, like you just like there were spots out there.
So she naturally got that crystal.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
hell
can still
yeah.
do it. My sister's house has a natural a crystal spring like right behind it.
So what that's like quartz, right?
Oh no, this is like full blown quartz. So quartz is like I hope I'm not saying this wrong. So there's a difference between a quartz crystal and there's a different kind of crystal. So the quartz is like the ones with it's white kind of on the like inside,
Yeah.
and so this is like a different kind. But yeah, so there's just springs of it. Like, dude, there were crystal digging all over Arkansas. Like, in I want to say Benton, Arkansas. There's the diamond mine in Arkansas, and it's like the oldest. Like, it's like a national park. And so, like, dude, it's all over. Like, the soil is just rich with this shit. So that's where this one came from. That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I like
there's
that. I
that.
like that. I like
And
that.
then this, I got my what is this? My gratitude pin over in Sedona, Arizona, on my last vacation last year. So gratitude, it's just blessings ring. Oh, dropped it. Hold on. So it says, God dang it, with thanks and appreciation. So that's all it is. Like, just appreciate what you have and just give thanks for everything.
That's true. And then that's something that I focus on daily. It's just having gratitude. So
Like
I really
whatever you
like
have, dude. Like, it's better than what we grew up with and everything.
So what about those ones there?
So I think you were actually talking about this one, weren't you? So this one is actually a crystal that just came on a necklace that my mom gave me. But this one is I have a moonstone in here, I have a fool's gold, and then this rock right here. On me and Kristen's first trip that we went on together to god damn it, dude. I swear every time I do a podcast I forget something super important. Oh no, dude, it's the second biggest canyon in the United States. It's over in Amarillo, Texas.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not gonna. I don't know.
God dang it, dude.
I like-
Paladero Canyon. Paladero Canyon. I went to
Paladero
Paladero, which is
Okay.
outside of Amarillo. Yeah, watch it, dude. So into Paladero, and we were walking along. It's like 25 degrees outside. We're sleeping in a tent, and we wake up in the morning, and we go for this hike, and we find this rock that is split like perfectly in half, and she takes half of it, I take half of it. Then we save it for like a year and a half, and I put it in my necklace, and she has hers too. Yeah.
That's hard. I like
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah. You go to this place right around the corner. It's called Power of the Rainbow, right over there on Ascension. They'll give you the little spring deal here.
Yeah, I think I know exactly. Isn't that like
It's
a
in that
crystal
little
shop,
like
right?
strip mall. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know
little.
exactly.
It's a metaphysical shop.
Yeah, metaphysical shop, and then they have a shit ton of. I got
Bro,
some dragon's
that
blood from there
place.
one time.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Dragon blood crystal.
Yeah.
I got a couple crystals of mine. I like
That's what I'm
them.
talking about.
I like.
Bro, you seem like like not only are you smart, but you might like I feel like you have like a spiritual smartness to you as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, and I think it was like, dude, you have like an older kind of soul to you. Like, not even like I think you have a younger understanding of the way that the world is, but I think you have an older understanding of the way that people in the world are.
I like that.
Yeah.
I never actually. That's a good way to explain it. Yes.
Like you're understanding the way that the world is going forward, but you understand like that the world, like, dude, like we're young, like
kind of like the perfect. It's kind of like the perfect balance of wisdom and intelligence, because wisdom is kind of something that you more learn throughout life. Now,
Yeah.
some people.
Wisdom is something that could be 10,000 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can't really teach wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like common sense.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And then
You're gonna hear it somewhere. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is so. But then intelligence is kind of like more something that you learn. So
Yeah.
so like I learned how to use a computer. I learned like about like business transactions and stuff.
I
like
also
that.
think that intelligence, especially in your case, comes from a certain amount of drive.
Drive. Okay, what do you mean by
Because
that?
I think there's a lot of people, even at your age, that were more than happy to just sit on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and just take in
Now
what they got.
Now I have a question. Do you feel like that's a bad thing? Because I don't.
No, I mean, well, yes.
I know this is a good question, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so because of the fact that it is being fed to you and you don't know where it's coming from. And when you are creating content, you are able to curate your own stuff. But when you are taking in content, like think about the social media embargoes that they've been doing on Russia. And like in China, they have a certain amount of, like they only post things that have to do with industry and math and like all like different things like that. So they have a certain way of doing their social media, and we don't have that. So everybody's getting fed, but where is it coming from?
I see what you're saying. Sometimes you.
So you're being fed by somebody that you can't, like, you don't know
You're
is
smart.
smarter than you.
You're smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you said I'm smart. You're pretty smart too.
I think I might be a little like conspiracy theorist.
What we call it- So a lot of people call it as woke, right? But I feel like you're touching woke. I don't like to use the word woke because a lot of people would turn that into a more derogatory
Racial
term
kind
now
of deal,
and
yeah.
like joke, and they don't take it seriously. So
Yeah.
I like to say more like you're reaching a certain level of enlightenment, and that's good.
That's what's
It's
up,
because
yeah.
I'm not necessarily
You're peering
saying
past that curtain.
exactly,
bit,
and
yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying that you're wrong about what you just said. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm saying, that you're pretty
Shit,
smart.
you'd know more than I would.
But you're not
He
necessarily
knows
wrong.
it's true. No, I'm fucking
but you're not necessarily wrong, because just even at the basic level, that is what's happening. I mean, now my thing is, and especially as an influencer or as a producer, cause that's so this is the way. So let me bring it back a couple steps too. So first of all, I don't actually see it as a problem, because now you have different levels to this world, right? But in the social world, you have producers and you have consumers, right?
Right.
And now, some people just are not producers, and that's okay.
Some people are perfectly fine with just sitting and
being a
taking stuff
consumer.
in. Yeah.
And then I'm like, that's
Playing
not a
video
bad
games
thing,
and
because you
watching
also
videos.
have some people who are extreme producers and are not really much consumers, like people here.
Yeah.
And then that's not a bad thing either, because they're helping people.
Yeah.
And then
They're
now,
creators. They created something physical in the world.
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
And then I'm all like, if we didn't have any.
God forbid these motherfuckers get on social media and know what they're doing, bro.
Exactly. And
Take over the
then my
world.
thing though is like, if we didn't have any consumers, right, who would they be doing this for?
Yeah.
And then now my thing is, there will always be consumers, but it's just at different levels. So maybe your average consumer may not be a fat person, maybe because now they're consuming fitness and they're working out too, but they're also consuming your new podcast, or they're watching that at night. They're not a bad person. They're just not producers. They're regular people.
Like to say that
Regular
it's just
people.
like a fat guy sitting on the couch taking stuff in. Like it might be somebody that just takes in too much stuff to be a producer on a certain thing.
Or maybe that just may be his spot in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, okay, so you
You could be whatever you want
exactly,
to
and,
be.
and then you have a spectrum, right? So just
And
like
they're
that
not going to
fat
let
guy-
you die, I'll tell you that.
exactly. But like just like that fat guy who would we consider as would be an extreme consumer, right?
Right.
We also have extreme producers, so there's always a
Yeah.
balance. And then like what I mean by
So that's taking a lot of Adderall and just taking a bunch of...
we gotta turn up.
I'm looking at extremes, dog.
Yeah, but-
Like-
okay, so maybe that may be actually that is a perfect extreme. Actually,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
Mhm.
That guy who's probably, you know what I'm saying, coked up working at the
Yeah.
warehouse job.
He does it 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't sleep.
So perfect. So there's a spectrum that balances itself out, but like how I was saying, it's all about where you lie on that spectrum, right?
Yeah.
And then so I'm more like, they're not necessarily bad because we also have extreme producers, and then now our extreme producers are becoming machines, and our consumers can't even keep up with them now.
Yeah.
So you don't really gotta really. And then now this is a big secret for my people out there that's worried about the world ending. You don't gotta worry about the world ending. We're producing a lot more than we can consume. Now the problem is that it's portioned in certain places.
Right.
So like for an example, let's say we had a household, right?
Mhm.
Then I'm like, you over here like, man, we have no food in the house.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, oh no, it's fine. We have food, and then I
We
give
have
you a pack
enough
of
food.
yeah, and then no, we have food, and then I give you a pack of noodles. But I have like shit ton of. I have steaks, all that in my room. But I just tell you that we have a pack of noodles, so I give you.
All we got
pack
is
of
the noodles, yeah.
Exactly, and then and
Don't
then
ask
and
questions.
then I go get my favorite cousin, that I bring him in their room, and I'm like, and then we eating good because we have
Let's eat
food.
this steak.
But I'm only keeping the food over here. I'm only giving you portions of it. So it's kind of like how, let's just say the
Hierarchy of society?
no,
maybe,
it,
or-
that's kind of like the materials that we have in the life now that we live in now. There's a lot of it, but
Yeah.
a lot of it is just only held in a specific group or like space of people. Because I don't want to say group because that goes into races, because every race has money. I just feel like it's a certain group of people.
I think group was a good word to use, but I do like that she did the...
Yeah, that I
did the
added
whole-
that in there
Yeah.
because I got a lot of people that
Had to do the
think-
whole dance around, bro.
On me, because I don't want
It's the
people.
world
I
we
don't.
live in,
I'm about to say
bro.
I don't want people because boy, there's people. I know there's Indians with a lot of money. There's white people with a lot of money. There's black people with a
yeah,
lot of
dude.
money. It's just,
Dude.
but like how I said, it's all about the groups.
Yeah.
But we'll get more into
I
it.
promise you, there is a there's a very large group of every single race that is not only smarter than me, richer than me, more motivated than me, just better than me in a certain way of any kind. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
And like, I have white privilege. Shit, I mean, I probably do. I
So,
don't think
yeah,
I've
I
ever
wanna
like
know- and then
exercised it, bro.
This
but,
is
like,
yeah. I'm gonna say this is something that I want to talk about. Yeah. So how do you feel about that? Like, do you actually feel like you have white privilege?
I don't know, man. Like if I see fucking cop lights come up, like I get worried, bro. But I also smoke weed and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know, dude. I've never really understood it, but also because I came from a family that, like, if you saw the cops, it was probably you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
And then so you feel like that at a certain degree, like the white privilege kind of gets cut off if you're considered under a certain minority group.
I think at the top
So like
70-80% of society where they're so cut off. So like if you think of the top 1%, like they're so cut off from the rest of the 99%. Think about the top 70% to the 10% back down here. So if I'm sitting in like the 10%, which I mean, like I was doing like the backpack program in fucking
Yeah.
school, and like we were on fucking food
I
stamps.
kind of
and shit,
already
you
got
know?
the vibe of like, because
Yeah.
we would have probably been friends in school.
That's what
I
I'm
would
talking
have
about.
I was like, yeah. I was like,
Shit,
we
you would have been my rich friend, bro. Yeah.
Shit on me. I've been
Yeah.
running it up for us.
Like,
but
dude,
I'm
like
telling you.
I've never seen like myself as better than anybody else, especially because of like my skin color, bro. Like that shit, that's weird to me, dude.
I like
and I
that.
grew up in a town of 5,000 people where the last lynching of a person happened less than 100 years ago.
I think the like especially when it came to the race thing nowadays, that's just more programming. Like how if there's any racist people nowadays, that's a choice of theirs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how they're just choosing.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, I'm not gonna lie. Now, recently, in like the last couple of years, I definitely haven't seen much racism.
Mm-hmm.
Now, previously there was like a little bit of racism, but like how I said, I feel like that came more of like from the programming of like how.
Yeah.
And I actually think that history. Now, I'm glad that it taught us, but I also feel like that it motivated some people to follow out what was already being done, not knowing that wasn't right. So like for an example, let's say we were in history class, right? And then we're talking about damn slaves, and then like how people are like, oh damn, and you would have been a slave boy, and then I'm like, and then I'm like, that's like a joke, and then they probably don't mean nothing by it, but at the same time it's racist. And then now, that's just a certain level of it, but it's like all that still stems from just programming almost, and then now that could be stopped once people come to understand it. Like how you're at a perfect understanding, which I'm sure you are. Like me.
Well, I've had both. I've kind of had both spectrums of it.
Now, have you ever had somebody be racist towards you, actually? And then which?
Absolutely, I bartend for a living, bro.
And then so
motherfuckers think I'm white privilege as fuck.
And then
I'm like, dude, I'm broker than you.
And then so with that being said, it's like the same thing. It's like a programming. So now, because people have been programmed to think that like all white people is like supposed to be rich and all that kind of stuff, they immediately think that, and then by doing that, that's racist itself, right? So just that whole thing is just, it's stupid, shouldn't be racist.
That's something that I practice in my bartending. Like, I'm not the best bartender. I like to think I'm very good at it, and I like to think that I'm very good with people. But one thing that I will always say to anybody is do not prejudge a person, a table, a bar guest, anything, because white people will not tip you sometimes. A broke white person will not tip you. A broke black person will not tip you. You do bad service on a black person because they're black, they're not gonna fucking tip you.
Oh yeah.
If they hear you over at the fucking bev station talking about, oh, I just got this fucking black table. Yeah. Or like, I just got this fucking white trash table over here. They're gonna be like, well, fuck this guy, dude. Like, what the fuck, dude?
My thing is this. I'm like, even outside of the racing thing, that just kind of lets you know about the person. Because it's like, what if it wasn't a race, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if they were talking
everybody
about
looked the same, and then you were like, yeah, this dude's just trash.
Yeah, or I'm at the fat people table.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's just the best way. Like how, because if it wasn't race, the next thing is going to be his body size. And then if it's not body size, it's going to be how much money you have.
How much money you make?
I'm at the people who only tip 50 cents. Well, that's probably all
that's
they got.
Exactly right.
So that's what I said. It kind of comes down.
But they want to come to your place. They still gave you business, and they are still not. I mean, as long as they're not mean to you, bro, I'll treat you all day, dude. You don't have to tip me anything, bro. I really don't do that much. Sometimes I feel bad because I make that money.
No. You need to make it very.
Bro, I make I make so much money bartending. If you stiff me one time, I'm not gonna be that mad about it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But like, so taking that same concept, right, and then if you was to apply it to like what happened with the police, right? Mm-hmm. If it wasn't race, what I'm trying to say is like,
that's a little bit more life and death aggressive.
And then the reason why more reason why I want to speak on this because I work in the first responder field. Yeah. So I know it's the people. It's
you guys don't always respond to fires though.
Yeah, no. Half, like 90% of our, like, well, not 90, like 70% of our calls is medical. So we're always there. Police come. Mm-hmm. So just listen to what I'm about to say. I don't feel like that it's really has something to do with the race. At the end of the day, like people who are caught for being racist or purposely being racist and stuff like that, I feel like it's more of their mindset and just the way that they are. Yeah. So like what I mean by that is because like the things that happen with the cops and everything, right? If it wasn't for race, them cops that be doing stuff like I'm that, it's just because they're using their power more than they should be. Because even if it wasn't a black person, like let's say we were all white people, a situation like I'm that would still come about because of the type of person,
think about
the cop that they are.
I don't know if I'm like polarized myself by bringing up the George Floyd situation or anything, but think about the cop that worked with the guy, put his knee on the throat of a person that he knew before, whether he's white or black or anything. Like if every person in the world was white and you just saw that guy on the street, and that was your like. So in the situation, I don't know the whole situation, but he was. I don't know. Was he being? What was the call for?
I don't know.
Like,
but I just know that if it was a Mexican, now leaving the protests and stuff aside, if it was even a white person, let's say white person, right? I feel like that with that cop, he would have most likely still did that same thing.
He would have done that to anybody.
Now the dude would have died. The only thing is there probably would never been a protest.
Now, yes, okay, yeah. So he still would have done anything. Like if it would have been a white guy, the same exact person, but he just didn't have black skin.
Yeah, I still.
He
feel
worked with him before and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
feel like
all the different situations, and whatever situations led him to have to arrest this person, quote unquote, put your fucking knee.
Yeah, I feel like that at the end of the day, it would have still came out that way. Yeah. Now, like even if
he still would have killed that guy. Yeah, that's why.
And then now the reason why I said it is because even now he might have wouldn't have killed him because that was just also an outcome of what happened.
Yeah.
But like what I mean by is, race was just what drove his negative actions. But what I'm saying is there could have been something else that would have also drove that out of him because that's just who he was as a person. Now that's just using that. Now I don't really know too much about that example. But I'm just using that example to explain.
Well, think about the particular example. Like, was it race? Was it?
So I don't really want to get too much into the specific example because.
But so think about like if it was like his animosity towards that particular person in general. Then the fact that he was an African American. Or I don't know if I'm allowed to say a black guy.
My problem is here. You're a cop.
What do you shouldn't? That guy?
No, my thing is you're a cop. You shouldn't have no animosity.
You shouldn't be fucking killing anybody, dude.
There shouldn't be no animosity.
Yeah.
Period.
You have to be the most objective person.
And then so this is why I bring up the whole racist thing, like how when it comes to even black people being racist too, because it's all like no matter what, there shouldn't be no hate. Period. So like. Races aside, that's let you know that you're a hateful person.
Yeah.
Now you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because I'm like most people who are not hateful people, they won't even be racist to begin with. You know what I mean? So if you come across a racist person, that kind of lets you know a little bit about them because if it wasn't race, it would be something else.
Yeah.
That's what I'm. Yeah. Now you kind of get what I'm getting. And then so with the whole.
So hate is hate, but racism is a certain kind of hate.
It is so. I'm gonna just be real. When it comes to the George Floyd situation, that cop was just trying to be gun ho and all that kind of shit.
He was trying to kill somebody that day.
Or do too much. He was trying
to do too much.
Because like you even have some firefighters who will be like, don't run into the fire without the hose. You know, like calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying. But that's just
assess the situation.
Exactly. Like, so he was probably too much into the moment, trying to be fucking superhero.
And he's on camera.
Yeah, and then so he doing too much, wasn't paying too much attention, had his knee on the guy's neck. I honestly believe it probably was an accident. That's the crazy part about it. But you was doing too much. You know what I mean?
I don't think he purposely killed a person, but I think he aggressively attacked somebody.
He was doing too much. Is the best way to put it about it.
And it led to somebody's death. And
then I 100% agree. And I believe that's what happens with. Like my thing is this too, and then this is the first responder thing. It's all like. Especially like how I see cops pull people over, right? And then people want to argue and everything like that. I'm all like, as a first responder, right? Like as a cop, there's no reason why you should be arguing and getting loud back with people. Like, where the hell is your training at? So like all these situations to where it's like I was going back and forth with the young guy, and then he got hit, and so I had to shoot him. I'm like, that should never even happen to begin with.
Why didn't you just step back?
And then there's training on, and even as a firefighter, I'm not even a cop.
Yeah.
And they still have training on how to defuse situations. Like how you see that guy getting heated, they teach you how to defuse the way that you talk, how to talk to them in certain ways to do. But I see so many videos where, like how the video people think that you're watching, like they think that I'm watching to see who's right and wrong. First thing I'm watching about to see why the hell you even arguing to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm like, you could have called a sergeant, you could have called you know what I'm saying? There's so many things that you could have did that would never led to this.
So you're looking past, and that's one thing I think educated people do is they look past the clickbait of the keywords of the search.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not coming into it prejudiced. So if you read the headline and it says racist cop murders.
Yeah,
black
I'm looking more into it
like you look at it and like if you have that in mind, you're like, damn, that dude's fucking that's fucked up, bro. Yeah. But like not that it's not that in any way, you know, but like you should be able to form your own opinions. And like that's one thing about like I feel like we're getting a lot into like weird media kind of stuff here, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
which makes sense because I mean that's
I mean
what
that's
I
the
do.
fucking life we live in, dude. It's crazy, dude.
And then as an influencer, I feel like I deal with a lot of like just being in the mainstream and just being.
Do
in
you
life,
get?
So.
Do people ask you to make comments on stuff like that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like how different times where people are like, oh, you should talk a story about the most recent death or like about, and I've actually had like like how during the whole George Floyd thing, I had like books like supplements like reach out to me and asked me like to try to bake like a George Floyd thing,
Yeah.
and then like in resemblance of the company to kind of show that we support them and stuff like on that. So
Mhm.
yeah, there's definitely different times that I've been asked
Yeah.
to like talk about like, some mainstream stuff.
Did you ever see it as like a play on the hype rather than a full? I see that smile. Like you're playing on the hype rather than actually showing support.
Half and half.
And yeah, don't name no names.
There's been, and I think the part of that is just because there's been times where it's so much shit that I don't care anymore. So it's just like, all right, you
like you know the facts, you have your opinion.
Yeah, and then so I'm like, yeah, I'm posting to say I show support, but I don't really care too much about it. But I do support it, but the genuine care behind it, and I'm just being honest, and I'm pretty sure that even you have experienced this, it's not there anymore. Because it's kind of like you got one school shooting and you got another. It's so many times before you're gonna be like, damn, this shit is happening so many times to where it's like I don't got that hurt. It's just at this time, like, yeah, there needs to be a change now.
Yeah,
But,
something
like,
has to be done, dude. Yeah.
Exactly, but like,
And I have no education on the matter to say anything about it, so I will not, but I hope somebody fucking does, dude. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
These stuff.
I could say some things about it. Hey, you got the little dog under here.
Oh,
Hi, baby.
Got us a little canine.
Hi, little girl.
Got us a little canine. I like that.
All right,
but-
so I think we're running up on like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was time flew, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But dude,
That's
I had
nice stuff.
I had an absolutely fantastic time with you over here, bro.
Same
Yeah.
here. And we definitely touched on a lot of good different things.
Definitely, dude. Yeah.
I definitely want to come for another one.
Absolutely.
So later
Yeah.
on, you have another chapter.
I'm gonna have to peel back these layers of what is Quamon
Oh yeah, we gotta.
rather than Canine. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. I've been saying Canine the whole time. But dude, like I need to hear a little bit, and I'll do it more off the pod. I'd like to know you as a person.
And yeah, I think
Yeah.
that'd be good too. And then I think that would lead into a Q&A that I should do on my own YouTube too.
That's
Because
what's up.
I think there's a lot of stuff that my own fan base don't really know too much about me.
Yeah.
That they
And they're
probably
gonna hear
should.
this and be like, well, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Let's say, and then
I mean, should I hope they hear it?
and then you mentioned, and it's been an inkling too. And then what you mentioned was my spiritual stuff,
Mhm.
and that's something that I've been so big at, but I
Yeah.
never like. I mean, you may see the eye on my profile picture, but that may be the only thing you may know. But
Yeah.
because I don't really speak about it, but I think it's probably the.
Well, I
time
mean,
that
dude, like I think you're young. You are understanding your spirituality, but you are still in that. And also, you're a fucking influencer and stuff, dude. Like you have the idea of what people think of you, whether you like to believe that it influences you or not.
Mhm.
But like when you're doing your meditation and you take yourself completely away from that, there's something about you that is. I feel like I sound like a school counselor or something.
No. It's
No.
good. This is what happens when you're like 2 hours into a
No
conversation.
shit, dude. Yeah, and I'm like
Start
4
speaking in
beers
tongues and
deep,
shit.
and he's
Yeah, I was
like
like, you start-
one right now.
Start speaking in tongues. It's all,
No,
it's
but
all
so
good.
I think like you have more understanding than I did of spirituality at the age that you are at now, and I'm very excited to, if I can help you, I absolutely will. And I think that you are at a higher level than I was at your age,
I
and that
appreciate
excites me because of the fact that like you're just smart, dude. Like you, and not just smart so much in like book sense, and I think that you are that, of course,
it.
but
Yeah.
I think that you have an understanding of the psyche and not just the psyche, but I've done a little bit of like soul searching and stuff like that. And, like,
that's a good way to put it.
Psychedelic experience and stuff like that. And I don't know if you've been there, but you sound like you have.
Sounds like a good setup for a part 2, dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, yeah. Heck yeah.
All right, so we're gonna sign off here. K9, give them plugs to everything you got.
Alrighty, I'm so glad that we were able to have this podcast today. I'm not gonna lie, this beer definitely got me a little bit tipsy. I'm gonna have to try some of this. I'm not a beer drinker, but I think that my friend Austin definitely got me on.
That's why I told him, just sip it. Like, you gotta understand the flavor before you can enjoy it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing like this podcast had a lot of flavor behind it. So I'm definitely gonna have to watch this and listen over a couple times.
Yeah.
I want you guys to make sure you follow me on all my social medias. My Instagram is K9Gains, K and then the number 9 and then Gains, like, you know what I'm saying, the muscles.
Gainc.
Gains.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You went with the real shit. All right.
Yeah, on me. And then
K, the number 9, Gains.
These burps right here. What them burps come from? That's the beer burp.
Bro, dude, I feel like every time I'm doing a podcast, I'm burping through the whole fucking thing, bro.
I feel like an old head. Nah, and then you can also follow
like here. It makes you look like a human, bro.
You're right.
Shit, we still people out here, bro.
Still human out here.
I'm more than him. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how much humanity I got left. I think I'm just a shell now.
Shit, dude, this guy might be a god. I don't know.
Who knows that? But also follow me on my YouTube channel. That's K9 Gains, the same.
The same thing. Okay,
it's the same thing, and then actually every other social media will be at the exact same thing. So. That's pretty much
that's dude, shit.
And that's business 101 right there.
Yes.
Makes it so easy for people to find.
That's another thing we're going to be talking about on the next pod, and all the way in between, bro. Because I think you got some shit you can teach me, and I'm an old head, as you said, bro. Like,
old head.
Shit, bro.
I didn't mean to call.
I'm old as hell. I'm old as hell.
It's all good,
bro.
But
like,
you have a lot of wisdom.
Like when Snapchat came out, I was graduating high school.
Got you.
Yeah. When Instagram came out.
Oh wait, I just really what the hell you?
What I just said? Yeah.
Wait,
bro.
what?
Yeah. I was graduating high school. I was an adult when that happened.
Hell yeah.
It's so weird because like everything's accelerate. 26.
26? Jeez.
Yeah. Right, bro. Yeah, dude. Weird.
Yeah.
Damn, did I just say that?
Yeah, but that's so you almost 30, dude.
Damn, dude.
Nah,
damn, I'm almost 30. Get off me, bro.
You think
no
that?
Way, damn.
No. It's fine. But
all right, so follow my boy over here. K9 Gains, Gains. K number 9.
Hey, I had to get the games on that one time.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. And he ripped up the fucking TBOO shirt. Hey, I'll rip him out one good time, bro. Yeah.
Oh, he's on the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, he's gonna
that.
turn them into fucking lumps. They're like little mounds now, but it's.
I gotta get you right because I know that Joe Rogan has like a lot of different like athletes that he fucks with. So
that's why I was
like
so excited. I really wanted to do a workout before this podcast. I was like, dude, we get into like you fucking feeling it like fucking like Joe does every fucking time, bro.
And then I like that. I think that Joe Rogan would be like a good inspiration for you. I'm not sure if he already is.
He absolutely is, and I need to talk to that motherfucker.
Shout out to Joe Rogan, man. Cause
I tag him and I tag fucking McConaughey and everything.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Because I was told a long time ago that I sound a lot like McConaughey, and also that I look like if McConaughey and James Franco had a love child. That was the.
Somebody was roasting.
I'll take it as a compliment all day.
Oh, I don't know the people.
All day, bro. You don't know who James Franco is?
No, I do.
You ever seen Pineapple Express?
That sounds fruity too. I want to see that.
This motherfucker 21 as hell, dog.
Yeah, I'm young as
You smoke weed?
I just turned 21. I wouldn't answer that on this podcast.
I smoke weed.
Oh man. Okay.
All right.
That's it.
If you haven't, I'm about to fucking. Your homework for the next podcast is go watch Pineapple Express.
Okay. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna have to check.
Find out who James Franco is. Look at him and McConaughey together, and then figure out who the fuck I look like.
Pineapple Express. I've never heard of that.
You've never seen Pineapple Express? with Seth Rogen and fucking oh wow, dude.
Oh my god, my phone be tweaking sometimes.
Pineapple Express. You're gonna lose your mind, bro. Wow. Okay. Hey, I want everybody in the comments of mine and his YouTube and Spotify and everything to roast the fuck out of this guy for not seeing Pineapple Express, bro.
I feel like a baby now. For sure.
Wow, dude. Okay. All
But
right,
are you
cool.
still wanting to do that meditation before we leave?
I'm down with that.
Are
Actually,
we gonna have enough time? Cause
Yeah.
I know it's getting weird. It's like 11.
no, that's cool with me, bro. Dude, I don't go to sleep till like 2 or 3 in the morning, bro.
I'm more like a baby
I'm
because
a bartender, bro.
I'm on like a specific sleep schedule. But I think that just
You
goes
know
more
we're
to
about
the
to go
body.
grab a beer after this, right?
Oh man, for real? I was saying.
If you're down, I'm with it.
Nah.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and sign off from the Book of Austin, from the Awareness Project. These fucking dude, I love you guys. They're not here right now, but I love these guys. It's on my shirt right now. The Awareness Project. These dudes are awesome over in Hurst, Texas, and dude, my boy over here, K9, just dope, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like this. I can keep this, right?
Yeah, dude, that's yours right now.
Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
what I'm talking about.
I got me some merchandise. I got me a souvenir
Definitely,
here.
bro.
Yes,
Oh,
I
and
like
bro,
this.
I'm about to be sending you everything I get.
All right, fuck that. Fuck yeah. I like that.
All right, so signing off, K9, say what's up.
Alrighty, y'all, and that's it from me. I hope that y'all have a blessed day and keep making them K9 game.
Yes, we're about to go meditate, though.
Yes, sir. For.
All right, y'all be good.